This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is fucking crazy. This last wave. I'm literally still like in shock, if I'm being honest with you. I'm still in shock at how insane that was. I never thought it would be like that, honestly. Never thought it would be like that. I was thinking of like in my head, I was like, what could they do? Like what like you know, like what do we think they're gonna do here? And out of everything that I thought about, I never thought it would be that. I don't know why. Like in my head, that just did not compute. You know, like it just didn't. In my head, it didn't work. It didn't work. I was like, no, it's not gonna be that. That is an insane thing to do. So we have learned multiple things. Primarily, we have learned certain characters are not viable in this. If you want to beat wave 20, there are certain characters that you cannot use. If you use them, guess what? GG. You won't win. It's that simple. Like I don't know how else to put it. If you're a Jeff player, I'm sorry to tell you, you're not gonna beat it ever unless you go out of your comfort zone and play a different hero. Sorry, sucks to hear. I know I wanted to play Jeff as well, but it's just how the cookie crumbles. Jeff is not able to beat this mode. Thor, if you're a Thor player, it's gonna be. You probably can't beat it. It's gonna be extremely difficult. I don't see how you could beat it, but because I don't really play Thor, I don't think I played Thor once in this mode, so I don't really know what his capabilities are. But if I had to say, I would say that he cannot beat it either. So I would not play Thor either. Punisher is a tough one. Punisher is a tough one to pick. Really. I feel like Punisher could potentially beat it. It will not be easy at all. That's what I will say. Just thought I'd drop by and say hi. I'm gonna eat now, but I felt like saying hi. No problems, dude. Man, you're gonna, if you're not gonna be here, you're gonna miss out on a good stream right now. Because I'm about to do something very difficult. So if you can't be here, I mean it's fine. But if you can't be here, I'm letting you know right now. It's gonna be a good one, this one. It won't be very long either, but it will be a good one. Because I'm going to be doing the Nightmare 4 difficulty on Marvel Zombies, and I'm gonna basically beat it. I just got to the wave 20 just now, so I know what's coming. It is it is something big is coming. And I'm not talking about that. That is an Avengers reference for those of you that got it. But yeah, I know what is wave 20 now. 20 now. I know what's there, and it's no joke. It is no fucking joke. So we're going to try a few things here. Yeah, we're going to try a few things. The first thing I was saying is certain characters are not viable. I'm going to repeat it again because I think you got here now. But certain heroes are not viable. If you play certain heroes, you will not be able to complete this mode fully. And it's unfortunate that it's like that. It shouldn't be like that. I don't agree with that. But if you play certain characters, you will not be able to do this. I'm telling you right now. There are no abilities or things that you can purchase for your character to make it beatable. If you play Jeff or Thor, you won't be able to beat it. And I know you play a lot of Jeff, so which is really sucks for me to tell you, but I wish I could play Jeff too, and I can't on this mode. It's if you want to beat it all the way through, you cannot play Jeff. I'm letting you know right now. So we're having a problem here, and the problem we're having is that I don't know what to build for right now because I know that the spin is really useful, but I think basic attack is the way to go. So right now, I think the only two viable characters I think are Magic and Blade. Punisher, I think is doable. I think you can do it with Punisher. I'm pretty sure that you can because Punisher gets infinite ammo, which means infinite lifesteal, which means infinite critical hits. So that can be extremely, extremely strong. But the problem with Punisher is the early rounds. If you can't get through the early rounds, then you're done. Because Punisher is weird. Punisher, unlike everyone else, I mean, everyone else does the same, but Punisher is very bad at the start of the game. Like, extremely bad at the start of the game. And then he ramps up very quickly. So if you can sustain yourself as Punisher, it is doable. So that is the first thing I'm going to say. Second thing, if you want to beat this, it's another thing that a lot of people are probably going to hate. The best way to do it is solo. Oh, I actually have to leave. I messed up. I got to buy revived coins. The best way to beat this is solo. If you have people, the game gets harder. And if those people cannot hold their weight, it gets harder. It gets drastically harder. If you do not want it to get harder, don't play with other people. Play solo. I have never gotten to wave 20 until now that I played solo. Solo is the way to go. That's the first reason. The first reason, there are more zombies. When you play with other people, the difficulty ramps up depending on how many players are in the game. So obviously, if you have 4 players, that means that it's going to be the most difficult with the most zombies. When you play solo, there's going to be less zombies for 1 player. I messed up. Hopefully I don't get a timeout here. That would be really unfortunate. I accidentally forgot to deselect that. Second thing, Blade and Magic. Blade and Magic. Blade and Magic. Blade, for me, I think is the best character. I think by far Blade is the best character. Blade has everything that you need to win the match. Basically everything that you will be purchasing as any character, Blade has him by default. Lifesteal, attack speed, and a block. So Blade is the way to go. So I'm building for red. So I'm going to focus on building for red. That's what I'm going to do. That's how we start the game. We basically start always building for red. At least right now, because red is the path that I chose. If I would have picked blue, then we would have been focusing on blue. But that is not what I did. Right now, we are focusing specifically on red cards. We are looking for red and purple cards. And we are looking for range and ratio. This is really good. This one we can buy. That is the only blue one that you can buy if you see it. That is the only blue one that is worth buying. Nothing else. If you see any other legendary blue one, you do not grab it. These are not worth it right now. So we're going to save our points for range, damage. Maximum health is decent, so we're going to get 1. We want all these. So we're going to get 1 maximum health right now, and then we're going to come back for the rest of the suit. Activate your E. Always activate your E. Here we go. The first few waves start off very slow, so right now all I can say is just survive. I have 40 revive coins right now, so we should be good for a while. All you can do is survive. Just walk around in a circle. I like to go this way. I can explain to you why. It's the same thing. You can go either way. It doesn't really matter. You can go counterclockwise or clockwise, but I like to go counterclockwise for a variety of reasons. One of them being a lot more than the other one. First of all, I just feel like it's easier to go this way. For some reason, I don't know, I'm right-handed. I don't know, like this way just seems like, I don't know, that doesn't make sense. That point doesn't make sense. The main reason why I like going this way is because I feel like I can see every single spawn at the perfect time. So I cannot get blocked by them. So right here, I'm coming around the corner and I can see this spawn and I can see this one. Right here, I can see both of these spawns. So I have time to change my strategy. So if they're coming out this door, I can move my strategy. Right here, I can see if they're coming from there or here. So this whole time, I'm looking at the other spawns, right? Now, if I change to this direction and I'm coming this way, right? This is what I'm doing now. I change directions. I'm going clockwise now. I can't see this one very well. I can only see it when it's too late, and I can't see around the bus, so I can't see this one either. And then when I'm here, I can see this one, but I can't see this one. So I literally lose sight of 3 spawn points just for changing directions. So I think it's way better to stick to this way. Counterclockwise. That's what I would recommend. Go counterclockwise. If you go clockwise, you lose a lot of angles. You can, especially if you need to. Like if you have to change rotation for some reason, if you're being blocked and you think you need to change rotation, feel free to do so. But you're going to have to change it up again as fast as possible, because if not, you might die. That was a mistake, but it's okay. We're gonna buy that. We're gonna buy this. That's fine. I like to pop my ult right here at the initial start of each wave. Your ult's blade is not really that important. It is useful, don't get me wrong. It can be very useful, but it is not that important, really. It is basically used to stun, pretty much, at the start of a round, or at any point you can kind of stun. Poison zombies. Poison zombies, very hard to deal with. As you can see, very hard to deal with. Probably the hardest of the normal zombies, the most annoying ones, because they do a lot of damage. Keep in mind, these are really bad downs that I'm having. Keep in mind, you have your block and you have your dash. If you see a pool of poison under you, block or dash, block or dash. Wow. I gotta lock in real quick. I should not be dying like that here. I have never, the last time I did not die until like wave 15. It's because I'm not doing my normal rotation. If I would have been doing my normal rotation, I would have been fine. Just do a large circle all the way around. That's your rotation. That's how you do this. A large circle, always looking backwards. Make sure that your zombies, well, always look backwards, but occasionally look forward, just to see where the zombies are coming from so that you can dodge them. But for the most part, you want to make sure all the zombies are behind you, not in front of you. But technically, they will be in front of you because you will be walking backwards, but they need to be following closely behind you. You gotta keep in mind, the hardest part of this run, from 1 to 20, the hardest part, there are 2 parts that are the hardest. One of them is the start, right? The very start, from 1 to 5, basically, from 1 to wave 5. And then the second hardest part is from just 20, the end, the very last bit. Everything in between is very easy. 16, wave 15 is the most difficult one. Once you pass wave 15, which is the boss round, once you pass it, it becomes very easy again. Like, probably easier than the whole game up to that point. So, if you have a decent build. But right now, the start and the end is definitely like the hardest things. So, if you get past the very start and the very end, you're good, obviously. But if you get past the first like 5 waves, you're good. You can keep going until 20. It takes time, man. It takes time. Don't start a run unless you have over an hour of playtime. It will take you time to beat this, 100%. So just take your time. Make sure that you have your life steal active at all times. Do not turn it off for any reason ever. There is no reason why your life steal should be off in this game. At all. No reason at all. Your priority right now is to focus the small zombies. Yo, what's going on, Wiz? How you doing? Welcome, dude. It's been a minute. What's going on, bro? Welcome in, welcome in. You're in for a good stream here, dude. It's gonna be a good stream. So, glad you're here, buddy. Alright, so we don't have any toxic zombies or grenade zombies. That means we can ult freely. I don't like to use my ult when there's toxic zombies alive. The toxic zombies can basically throw a pool of poison under you while you're ult. I won't be here for long because my head hurts so much. Oh no, dude. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, you can enjoy it while you're here, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be a good stream. I'm attempting to beat Nightmare 4 right now. Attempting to beat Nightmare 4. I finally P-rank the level that I promised you. Hey, there you go. That's what's up. This takes practice, man. This takes practice. Just like everything else, it takes practice. I've been playing this for 3 days straight. I've been playing Nightmare 4 for 3 days straight. And I think I finally have a good plan to beat it, pretty much. It's just about executing and getting lucky with RNG, I guess, but violent completed, not brutal, sob. Yeah, man, good luck. Good luck with that, bro. You're crazy for that. You're crazy for that. Alright, 2 zombies left. Make sure we don't kill the last zombie on top of the circle. You don't want the next wave to spawn immediately. So make sure we don't kill him on top of the circle. That's going to spawn right here in the middle. Right there. You don't want that to happen. Self-healing. We need that. Range, damage. These are all good. Next upgrade, we're going to get heals and attack speed. We don't really need attack speed, but we're going to get it because it's there. What you want the most is range. Range is the most underrated important thing that you can get. Literally. Range is like disgustingly overpowered. If you have decent range, you won the mod. Because right now, that's the problem with Blade. If you don't get range, you have to get up close and personal with them, and you don't want that. Especially the big boys. You do not want to get up close and personal with them, ever. Because they will kill you immediately. Always make sure you're taking a peek behind you. Just make sure that you're not getting spawns behind you. So occasionally just turn around to look behind where you're going. And if you do see zombies spawning, you got to react accordingly. So if you see a lot of them, probably dash up and go over them. Or just relocate. You can dash sideways as well. Just got to be careful with the grenade zombies or where they're positioned and the poison. But just relocate accordingly. My head hurts so much that I feel like I'm going to throw up, but I don't. Dude, my girlfriend just told me that she feels sick too. There's like COVID going around again. Like, I mean, it never left, but there's like COVID stuff going around. And I think she has it again. She literally got it like a few months ago. I feel like she has it again, which is really unfortunate. But she doesn't have all the like vaccines. She has some of them, but not all. Because there's so many, dude. There's so many vaccines. She doesn't have all of them. So when she gets it like really bad. Yeah, she gets it really bad. I've gotten it recently, but it wasn't that bad because I have every vaccine, dude. And I told her, I'm like, dude, you gotta get the vaccines. Like, they are literally like magic. Like, it literally goes from like almost dying, feeling like horrible from COVID, to a stuffy nose. Like, that's how big the difference is. Because when I get COVID, I do not feel like that. I literally just get like a cold, like a quick cold, and then I'm done. Yeah, and I told her, when you get better, like when she feels better, I was like, bro, you gotta go get your all of them shots, bro. Because like, it is not fucking worth it not having them. It really isn't. The amount of like bullshit that you go through when you get COVID is so fucking bad that like it's not worth it now. And it's as easy as taking a shot, like a few shots, and then you like throw that out the window. You won't feel like shit anymore. So if you've gotten COVID before, or if you have the shots or whatever, if you don't have all of them, dude, I highly advise you to get them. Because they are literally like magic. Fucking magical. Slice and dice. And I'm lucky that when I get shots and stuff, I don't really get sick. A lot of people have like reactions to shots. I don't. So if you get reactions, then I mean, that kind of sucks, but it's still like worth it, man. It is worth going through it. I promise you. Yeah, so these waves on Blade are very slow, unfortunately. That's just how it is. That's why you need to have at least like an hour to be able to get anywhere in this mode. So make sure that if you're starting a run, you have like over an hour to play it. Slice and dice. Because it does take a while, so. But it's only these beginning waves. As you progress, like once you get to like wave 4, you're basically like almost set up for the rest of the game. Pretty much. And you'll see what I mean. Like, we're already in 3, so you'll see what I mean in a bit. If you get a pool of poison under you, immediately block or dash out of it. It's not very easy. It's easier said than done, but I'm gonna go now. Good luck, my friend. Alright, man. Thank you. I hope you feel better, bro. Maybe you can watch this later when it's uploaded, because it's gonna be a good one. Also, priority is always zombies, normal zombies, not big ones. Big boys are annoying, but that is not your priority. Your priority is always going to be the normal zombies, always, until they're dead. When they're all dead, obviously you change focus. But if they're alive, you're hitting them. These are always your priority, especially Toxic and Grenade. Toxic and Grenade are your worst enemy. So definitely go for Toxic and Grenade first if you can. If not, if you can't choose which one, then just either any of the small zombies will work. But Toxic and Grenade are the worst. So specifically Toxic. Toxic is the worst. Then Grenade, then Fire, then normal one. Slice and dice. We are very close. Well, never mind. We're gonna say we're close to ending this, but they just want more. I really want to use one of my ults, but I don't think it's gonna be effective, so I'm just gonna hold off on it. I feel like it'd just be stupid. Yeah, this is a very slow wave. Make sure you're always moving, preferably not in a straight line. Make sure you're always moving, preferably not in the straight line. If you move in a straight line, you make it very easy for the grenade guys to kill you. Make sure you're always following the circle. You can use your shift occasionally. Just make sure you don't use it on the big boys. Using it on the big boys is like throwing, basically. They will insta-kill you, especially if they're all together. They will insta-kill you. And this early on, yeah, you don't want to do that. It's way too early to be using that. Maybe later on you can. Later on in the game, maybe when you're like way stronger. But right now, don't do it. And I still wouldn't recommend it later on either. But if you really want to take a high risk, low reward thing, then hey, you do you, bro. Do it by all means. I'm just telling you that it's not worth it. I'm doing my job by telling you it's not worth it. You do whatever you want. You will do it at the end of the day either way, so. Remember that it does not take a lot to die. It does not take a lot to die in this mode. So once you see your health go down to half, you need to start getting ready to avoid damage. Because half is basically full health here. I mean, like half is basically one shot, pretty much. That's what I mean. Like it doesn't matter what the number is. If you're at half health, that means you're gonna get fucking one-shotted the next attack. So what we found out by getting to wave 20 last time, because we just got to wave 20 for those of you that weren't, aware. We just got to wave 20 and I know it's there now. It's the first time I've gotten to wave 20 and I know exactly what's there. It is not a cakewalk. I was extremely overpowered the whole way from 16 to 19. I was one-shotting everything. I felt like a god. Then I got to 20 and I got shut the fuck up. I literally wasted about 10 revive coins and got one-shotted. I wasted about 10 revive coins in less than 30 seconds just to die. Wave 20 is 2 Wandas. And maybe, I don't know if there will be more. I don't know if there is more. But from what I've seen, it is 2 Wandas. Which is not great. Wanda does a lot of passive damage. A lot. So, we died. Even though we had insane lifesteal, I could not stay alive. I had insane lifesteal, I had insane attack speed, I could not stay alive. So we're going to have to change our game plan. I don't know what it will be, but I think we're going to have to focus on damage and range. And when I get to a point where I feel like I'm doing a lot of damage, I'm going to have to stop with the damage and go full health. That's what I think I'm gonna have to do. Not even regen, I just mean like raw health. Not regen, because there's no point in having regen if you get one-shotted. You can't regen a one-shot, you know what I mean? So. Alright, so wave 3 is about to be done here.
Slice and dice.
There it is, wave 3, okay.
But the war is far from over.
Alright.
I'm cutting in. Vengeance is Spectre's name.
This is gonna be a very long wave too. I wish it could go faster right now, but the initial waves are very slow, unfortunately.
Taste cold steel.
It is what it is though. There are less enemies on this wave though, which is really nice. But it's still gonna take a while. As you're training, always make sure to look behind you, please. Like, you don't want to get caught by zombies spawning like behind you and blocking you. So always make sure that occasionally you're having a quick glance behind you to the other spawns. Especially when you're getting close to one of them, you want to make sure that they're not spawning out of it as you're walking through it. You know? I want to use my ult really bad to stun these guys. Also, keep in mind, I found out the hard way. Keep in mind, there is no pause in solo. If you pause the game will keep running in the background. So you can't like pause. I thought that was a good thing about solo. It's not. I found out the hard way. I tried pausing and I still died. So keep that in mind, because it's gonna be very important. You might forget. It's not like Call of Duty Zombies where you can pause. Here you can't. So keep that in mind. Make sure you have at least an hour and a half to beat those, because that is how long it will take to get to 20. Well, to get to 16 basically, because 16 is where you're trying to get. Once you get to 16, you're basically good for getting to 20 for the most part. 16 is like the point in the game where you're like, okay, do I get to 20 or not? 16 is that. If you pass 16, then that means you're probably gonna get to 20. This will become a lot easier later on, by the way. These normal waves, you will see they will become like fucking, like they're gonna be a joke. That's why I died at 20 and I was so surprised, because you will feel so overpowered by like wave 19 that once you get to 20, they're gonna knock you down of your high throne by showing you were never overpowered at all. If you get hit, make sure you block instantly or shift out. Block instantly or shift out. You don't want to get caught in that. Running circles around them is a fine strategy. It just makes it a little weird because they start to scatter a little bit. But it's a fine strategy when you only have big guys left. You just gotta make sure you keep your distance as much as possible from each individual one. Because like I said, they will spread out and they will start like doing the charge thing here and there, so you just gotta be careful. But it's a fine strategy. You can probably kill that guy on the next loop. Yeah, right there. Yeah, this guy over there is pretty low. Try to always focus whoever is the lowest by looking at them. You're kind of hitting a lot of people, but you still can try to like focus certain characters, certain enemies. The faster you can get rid of these, the better. The less of a threat you're gonna have when it comes to them attacking you. So you always want to try to focus whoever's lowest to take them out of the fight. I'm getting a little cocky here because I see that a few of them are very low, so I'm trying to get up close. Don't really do that. Be patient. Take your time. Take your time, because they can very quickly just turn on you and all one-shot you at the same time. We got 5 left though, so this should go by fairly easy here. Fairly quick. You can also do this maneuver, which is the sideways stride. It's also very good. I feel like this is actually better for this, because you can kind of keep them together a bit more, but it's also better for them to hit you, as you can see. It's easier for them to hit you. That's the one issue with it.
I fear this struggle may be as eternal as I.
Okay, so we're about to fight one of the bosses here. We're gonna fight Namor. I feel like we don't have enough range or damage currently. Just a little unfortunate, but hopefully we can get some stuff here before it's time. Damage reduce. That's fine. Health is also very good. Health is very important, especially towards the end. I should have bought that. I actually skipped by accident. I should have bought that legendary blue one. That is the only blue one. This one. This is the only blue legendary that you will get. If you see this, you will buy it always. That is the only one that you want at this point in the game. Damage health is also, like, obviously gotta get that. Obviously, right now we're gonna get this. Then we're gonna get Bloodline. Not Bloodline, but like Crimson Will, it's called. Right now, we're just gonna stand up with this. I'm gonna fight Namor. Priorities with Namor. Important things to know about Namor. Priority is not Namor. That is the first thing I'm gonna say. Priority is not Namor. Priority is squids first. Second, enemies. Enemies are second. Squids are first. Because squids will keep you regenerating. Bubble. Every time he bubbles you, you block. If you're playing Blade, only if you're playing, that's unfortunate. I didn't see them running there. If you're playing Blade, only if you're playing Blade, if you get bubbled, you will block out of it. Every time. Every single time you will block and you will break the bubble. My nose is just fucked. Every single time you're going to block. That is the only way to get out of that. If you're playing Magic, you will basically just keep hitting anything. If anything is around you, you will keep hitting it. No matter what it is. It could be a squid, it could be an enemy, it could be a giant guy, it could be anything. As long as it's not Namor, because Namor doesn't heal you until he's on the ground. So make sure you're not hitting Namor until he is on the ground. If he's in the sky, don't hit him, because you can't heal out of him. Anything else is completely fine to hit. All you want is to survive it if you're playing Magic. That's all you want to do. You want to survive the bubble by out healing it. If you're playing anyone else, you're wrong. You shouldn't be. It's either Blade or Magic. That's the way to go. If you're playing Punisher, I don't know how you deal with it with Punisher. I feel like Punisher is the only other character that has a chance of beating this. I don't know how you would dodge the bubble. I guess maybe just keep shooting stuff, kind of like Magic. Just keep hitting something. I think is the only way to beat that, I think. If that happens, if you get thrown up, try to dash back in. Block. Okay, so here, the whales. Whales, you need to dodge every single time. So just keep looking at them. When he throws them, block. Make sure you have them in your line of sight so you know when they're going to hit the ground. If it's behind you, try to time it. But try to get an angle on them so that you can see them. And when they're about to hit the ground, block. Don't worry about the squids right now. All you care about is Namor right now. You can out-heal them. Block the whales. And then Namor is about to be dead here in maybe the next 10 seconds. Block the whale. I didn't block that whale. If you don't block the whale, you might die. So get ready to use the revive token. If not, just immediately block or shift if you don't die. Immediately block or shift. Probably shift. There we go. That's Namor. Yes, I can, buddy. Okay, so next we're going to buy this. Next we're going to buy this. And then this. Okay, so now it should get a lot better to get through waves here. We should be in a lot better position to get through waves. We're still not at the best position, but it's going to be better. It's going to be way better, way faster. And we have more damage. As you can see, we have a lot more damage. We still don't have enough attack range. So that's... I should have dodged, man. I'm having some really stupid dives. Like, don't do what I'm doing right now. I'm having some really stupid dives. Like, if you see a big guy charging to you, don't be scared to, like, not use your shift. Like, relocate. Don't do what I just did. Just relocate. It is not worth using a token for that down. So, I'm just being silly and stupid. And I'm also talking, so I'm like distracted a little bit. But yeah, if you're locked in, don't waste your, like, just use your cooldown. It's literally fine. It is literally fine. Also, my build. If you guys want to see my build, as you can see, I have green, neutral, and green on my abilities. So I have green gun because it doesn't really matter. The gun doesn't really matter. You don't use it literally ever in this run, like not even once. Your dash, I like the neutral one, honestly. And then your ultimate, I have the green one because it stuns enemies. The stun can be very effective if you get stuck in a corner. Or at any point in the run, it's very effective. So, like right here, you can stun all the zombies that spawn in and kind of like get some time, you know, like earn yourself a little bit of time to like kill them. So it is highly effective. You can also kind of spam it. I wouldn't recommend spamming it, but I didn't make the same mistake that time. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend spamming your ult because they can catch up to you very quickly, especially in later rounds. Your ult basically becomes useless. Unless it's that first push. That's the only time that I highly recommend using it, on the first push. Nowhere else. Because eventually they will get like lightning quick and they will catch up to you as you're casting it. You don't want that. I'm going to take the long way around here. We're going to actually go up. Because I see that they're kind of trying to block that path. So we're going to go up there. Got a lot of grenade guys. Dodge them. Make sure that you're always looking at the next spawns that you have coming up. Because you don't want to be surprised with like enemies spawning behind you while you're walking backwards. Your priority is poison. Always poison. Always poison, then grenades. But always poison first. Poison is the worst enemy to deal with in the game. Other than Wanda, obviously, but even Namor is not that bad. Because Namor, you just focus him and he dies. He falls over. Also, you got to be very, very cautious about the fire zombies. Because fire zombies are obviously not a problem unless you're close to them. But a lot of times you don't see them. You can't see them because there's a lot of these big guys. You need to be very aware of where they're at so that you don't die to them. Having a death to them is really bad. We need to get that damage, but for now we're going to get the other stuff because we're going to get everything there. This is the only ult that I recommend right here. That's it. Once you're done with that, if you can get another one right here around the corner, you can pop it again. So right here, you can fall back and pop another one right here. Because they're going to keep spawning from that direction so you can stun them. Right there, I blocked that attack that he did because he was going to hit me with that, so I blocked. Right here, you start relocating again. You start moving around them. Keep an eye on the spawns again because I think they're going to spawn over there now very soon. Yeah, they should start spawning over there. Yep, there they are. So that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of enemies spawning in, and you need to be cautious and aware of where they're coming from so that you don't run into them by accident. Also, try to keep the loop going. Don't go back. If you're going right side, keep walking right side. The second you turn around to try to walk to the other way, all of the attacks that they have already thrown at you are going to hit you. So try to keep the loop going, whatever direction you want. Counterclockwise or counterclockwise, it doesn't matter. Whichever one you prefer. But just try to keep going the same way. Unless you really have to. If you really have to change directions, of course, do it. But try not to. My nose is itching so bad. I wish the pause button worked. I really do. I feel like games need to. I'm losing a lot of revive coins. Good thing I bought a lot. I'm wasting a lot of them in like early rounds. I should not be. Last run I did not die until like round 16. I swear. I recorded it, but I didn't stream it. That's fine though. At least we have a bunch of them, so we should be okay if we need to use one here or there. It's fine. It's not that serious, really. Yeah, the zombies in this corner, you want to get rid of them as soon as possible. Always wait for the peak of your dash, by the way. Always wait for the peak of your dash to pop your ultimate if you're going that route. So wait for the peak and then pop it so that you can get the most distance away from everything. Also, you don't have to charge your ultimate every time, by the way. Make sure that if they are getting close to you, you pop it early. Don't wait for it to charge fully because they will kill you if you do that. I think this wave is free because this wave I think is normal zombies, so we just go run in a circle and we should be good. A lot of fire guys spawning though, so we gotta watch out for those. They are a big problem, my friend. A big problem, my friend. The second you see one zombie start to explode, step away, because that means they're all gonna explode. Because you gotta remember you have an AoE attack. So if one of them starts to explode, that means all of them are gonna explode. You don't want to die to exploding zombies like I just did a few times. Alright, we're about to fight Namor, so we're gonna get a lot of points here. We need damage. Actually, no, we're about to find Wanda. I'm sorry, we already fought Namor. So Wanda is about the same. The only thing you need to worry about is hitting her at all times. That is your main focus, is hitting Wanda. If you are not hitting Wanda, you will die. Here's the catch, though. You want to hit Wanda, but you want to try to not activate her forms, her next phases, until all the zombies are dead. That's the catch. So as you're hitting her, try to also focus the zombies, the normal zombies, because you want them out of the fight before Wanda activates her thing. Because if Wanda activates her bubble and you're still fighting zombies, that's going to be really annoying to deal with. Okay, so this is a really good pace right here. So we're going to buy one of these legendaries, obviously. And then we're going to buy this. And then we're going to send it. Alright, we're still going to start off with the ult right here. This time we're going to pop it earlier, though. Because when Wanda spawns, we want to be able to hit her. To regen, right here. Also, for this fight, if you get stunned, you need to either shift out of it or block, always. If you get stunned. If you don't get stunned, then good for you. But if you get stunned, always do that. Your ult is useless in this fight. Do not use your ult ever. Other than that starting ult, do not use it again. Right here, our priority changes to the zombies. Target changes. We kill all these zombies, now we go back Wanda. We keep hitting her until the zombies get close to us. When they get close to us, we change targets. Right here, change targets. Again, fire first. Then big boys. Then get close to Wanda because you're going to have to hit her to regen. Wanda. Normal zombie, kill him. Every time she teleports away, you need to dash to her. I don't know if there's going to be... Yes, there is more zombies. That's really dangerous. Yep, that's really dangerous. Don't do that. Don't do that ever. Not once. Never use your shift on a group of those big dogs. Even if it's just one of them, I wouldn't recommend using it. The risk of dying is immense when doing that. And it is not worth the trade. So I would not recommend doing that ever. Save your shift for when there's only one of them, or if it's one that's teleporting away. You need to dodge that every single time. That's done. We're doing good. Your shift here is really effective. Yeah, your shift here is really effective, but I wish I could ban you right now, but I can't, so I'll do it in a second. I don't want you here, bot, so just get out. I'm just gonna ban you either way. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good right now, though. We still need a lot more range, though. I wish we had more range, but we're about to get more before the next boss fight, so we just gotta live all the way over there. We're good. Your shift is very good for damage, so if you can use your shift on her, by all means, use it. It is extremely good. That's why I feel like there is some kind of like there is a blue build for Blade. I know it for a fact. I'm not using it currently, but there is definitely a blue build for Blade. Right now, save your shift because she's gonna teleport away. You need to be able to get close to her to heal. Right here, teleport to her. Get out of that by blocking. Shift again to get close to her. Now I'm gonna save one of my shifts. I can use one of them, but always try to save one. Just teleport back to her when she does the bubble attack. She popped her. 1, 2, 3. You wait 3 seconds. You move. 3 seconds. You move. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. Perfect. Save your shift to teleport to her. To dash. Don't even need it. She's right here. Perfect. Avoid the stun. Hit her. And now save one of your shift. At least one. If you need one of them, save the other one. For that. Yep. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Avoid. 1, 2, 3. Avoid. 1, 2, 3. Avoid. 1, 2, 3. Avoid. 1, 2, 3. She's out. 3 seconds. Count 3 seconds. After each orb, count 3 seconds and then dodge. That is how you avoid that bubble attack. When you have more than one player, it is way harder because multiple people are going to be dodging multiple orbs, which means that if you dodge the same way they do, you're going to get stunned. 1, 2, 3. Dodge and avoid. 1, 2, 3. Dodge and avoid. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And she's out. Save your shift. She's about to go sit in a little bit. So we're going to save our shift for the sitting in a bit. We're going to use one of them, but we're going to save the other one for the sitting. Not yet, so we're going to go in here. 1, 2, 3. After she pops that first one, 1, 2, 3. It's 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And you dodge. 1, 2, 3. She's off. Now she's going to teleport to the middle after this, I think. Save your shift for it. For when she sits. The crystals. Crystals are very important. You need to break crystals. If you don't break crystals, you will die. You need to break crystals. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the crystals are very important. If you don't break crystals, you will die. So use your headset to listen to where they spawn. And try to angle your basic attack pointing at them and the witch. Also, if you have a spin build, you can spin on them and it will break them as well. But if not, just angle your basic attack towards them and the witch. You can pre-aim certain locations as well, just in case they spawn there, like that kind of. There are a few that spawn right here in the back. They spawn in the back, they spawn on the left, they spawn on the right side, they spawn literally in every direction. But mainly they don't spawn behind you for the most part. Some do, but it's very rare. So I would point there at the last second, basically. It looks very close. I know it looks very close, but usually it's fine. Of course, this probably might be the time that it's not fine, but usually it's fine. As long as you keep breaking crystals, you get enough time to kill it. Exactly my point. So it's close. It's very close, but usually you have enough time, but you need to be breaking crystals. If you don't break crystals, you won't do it. I promise you that. We're going to get both of these next round. Let me block this guy real quick. I still don't feel confident with the distance that we have on our main attack. Unfortunately, it's good, but it's not what I'm looking for. But it's not bad. I just want more distance. The more distance you have, the safer you can be from every attack ever. So distance is probably the most underrated stat you can increase in this mode. I have to activate that really early, but it's just so slow. That's why your ult is not useful, really. It's not worth using your ult. It's kind of like Punisher. Like, your ult is basically like a throw. The second you use your ult, you die. Wow. I'm gonna lock in. Your shift is really good, even if you're not building for blue. it's still incredibly powerful. So don't be scared to use it on normal zombies. Don't use it on anyone else, just normal zombies. No one else. If you use it on the big guys, they're gonna kill you. If you use it on fire zombies, they're gonna kill you. Use it only on normal zombies. And again, like, you see me dying here over and over, like, every now and then. Dying is not wrong. There's nothing wrong with dying. That's fine. That's why you bought the coins, because you know you're gonna die. So don't worry about dying. Don't lose focus if you die. Just revive yourself and lock back in, you know? And you know, hey, like, I died, so I gotta lock in for real even more now. You know what I mean? Like, use that as motivation to lock in, like that. Like right now, I just learned I'm not gonna try using my ult again. That's like the 4th time that I've died using my ult in 2 waves. So I'm done. I'm not gonna use it anymore unless it's the initial wave. That was just bad. I should have gone around. I knew that guy was gonna hit me. I do that sometimes where I know I'm gonna get hit and I'm like, yeah, no, I can make it. And then I don't. You know? And then I'm like, oh, I could have avoided that, but I didn't. It's fine. I'm gonna lock in now for the rest of the till 20. So don't worry. I got this. Says while he gets fucking bodied by a fucking potato. That's exactly why I keep saying normal zombies are actually the biggest threat in this mode. It's crazy, but normal zombies are your worst enemy. Like, it's not the big guys, it's not the bosses. Normal zombies are the worst. That's the problem with Blade. Not being able to get out of that situation is so bad. That's why magic is so good when it comes to avoiding damage and shit. With magic, you will never get blocked in a corner, ever. With Blade, it's very likely. With Blade, it's not about leaving the corner, it's about surviving it. Pretty much. With magic, you can leave it. You can just retreat and fly up. With Blade, you can't do that, unfortunately. With Blade, it's about just having enough damage and lifesteal to survive it. Yeah, we're good though. Remember, we used, by the way, in this run alone, we've already used 12 revive coins. Just throwing that out there. That's how much this escalates. Just so you guys know. And I'm still getting upgrades, but it's still like, it's crazy. This is still the only ult I'm gonna use always. That's never gonna change, because you can't die from that ult ever. Unless you're super slow on it, you will never die from that ult. Unless you're super slow releasing it or super close to their spawn, you will never die from doing that. Ever. So that is the only ult that I would highly recommend popping. I was literally in the animation of shifting out of there. Yo, come on, Salt. I was literally in the animation of shifting out of there. I feel a lot weaker this game than I did last game, unfortunately. I'm dying a lot on this one. So my build is definitely not as good as it was last game, sadly, but hopefully we can make up for it before the boss turn. I think our health is lacking heavily. Because last time I was able to sustain a few hits. This time I'm just getting bodied with hits, I feel like. After this, I really want to try blue build. This is bad. I couldn't do anything there. I couldn't do a single thing there. I'm gonna go right side because there are a lot of big guys over there. Are you soloing it? Yeah, soloing it to me feels like the only way to beat this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you can beat this in multiplayer unless you have like an insane team. I don't think you're gonna. You need to have an insane team and everyone needs to be playing like the good characters. If anyone is playing that, like if you're playing with 4 and there's a Jeff, you lose. That's literally how intense this is. So soloing is a lot better. If you're decent enough at solo, then solo is way better than with the team. So this is that free round, I think, where it's only, oh no, never mind, it's not here. Never mind, I thought it was a free one where it's only zombies. It's not. I think 19 is free. 19 is only zombies, I think. Yeah, fire zombies are not really a problem unless you don't have distance on your attacks. If you don't have attack range for fire zombies, then you're fucked. But if you have a fire range, I mean attack range, you're chilling. We're gonna go over here real quick to try to. Oof. I'm glad I came over here. They were gonna cut me off right there. Wow, they still cut me off. We're dying a lot more than I would want right now. I died again. I need it. I literally the ult is pointless, guys. Like I don't know how else I can prove it to you that the point is literally fucking pointless. If you use your ult, you throw. This is a bad spot to go, but I gotta get this way. I think I have every zombie in the that's gonna spawn behind me though, which is really good. I've used way too many revive tokens just to run. This is a bad one. I mean, we're doing fine because we're still alive, obviously, but we're not doing remotely as good as we were last one. Not even close. On the last one, I think we died total like 5 times. This time we've died like 15 already. All right. Let's lock in. We get that always, as I've said. We get range, we get damage. We get damage dealt. We always get the 8. For damage dealt, we always get the 8. Damage received is also really good to get. If it's the purple one. If not the purple one, don't get it. We don't get that. We get that. 100% of the time we get that. Always. The extra moon, always get that. Range, always. Damage, always. Maximum health, always. Certain things you always get. Literally every single time. Alright, so it's Wanda and more time. Main priority here, hitting Wanda. That is the main priority. Hit Wanda. Hit Wanda all the time until the zombies get close. When the zombies get close, change priority to zombies. You can also use the squids to heal, but you need to kill zombies. If you see zombies, bubbles, you break them. You break bubbles with your block every time. Right here, I changed priorities from Wanda to the zombie. I still died, but I changed priorities. There's a zombie right here. The big boy. Again, just keep hitting something so that you can heal. Block. Dude, this build that I have right now, I have not gotten the RNG. That's so sad. I don't have the RNG that I had last game. Last game I was doing so good on RNG. I'm getting one-shotted by that. I think I'm not gonna revive anymore. I don't think this run is it. Yeah, this run is not it. Last game I was so powerful at this point. I'm gonna buy more revive tokens though. Yeah, I'm gonna use the RNG to my advantage. I'm just gonna stop rezzing on games that are not worth it. I really want to try the. No, I'm so scared of trying blue build with Lane. I really want to try it, but I'm really scared to try it. Do you get penalized if you leave a fucking solo game? There's no fucking way, right? Is that what just happened? Did I just get penalized for leaving a solo game? You gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no way I have a 15-minute timer. I'm gonna try blue build. I'm going to try blue build. I've never done this. I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna use any revive tokens on this one. This is just gonna be a test. This is gonna be a test. I want to see how it goes. I'm not gonna use any revive tokens on this. I don't know if it's actually gonna be effective or not.
Locate the Queen of the Dead and end her. But
the problem with blue build is that you need to get very close until like later on in the game. If you get range early on, then you're chilling. But if you don't, then you're fucked. So blue build can either go really well or really bad very quickly. Well, that's really good already. I'm gonna get that just for the fuck of it, but okay. I mean, that's the good thing about blue build. That is the one good thing about blue build. You get all of the exotics, all of the legendary stuff. I gotta remember I have blue though. I can't keep buying those. I have blue. Yeah, I need to buy for blue. Vampiric, you always get that. Attack range, you always get that. Cooldown, yes. Attack range, always get that. We can get both of these, so perfect. Alright. So the plan has changed. Now our shift is going to be our main attack. Basically. So we're going to start with a shift here. And hope that we don't instantly die. Problem with the shift is that you have to activate it on them. That is the main problem with it. Also, it has decent damage right now, but I gotta get some upgrades for it, more upgrades. Because I want to get the upgrade where I can like move somewhere else. Because right now it's doing a lot of damage, but it's doing an insane amount of damage. But it's kind of putting me in a really bad spot every time I end it. Like that, it's putting me right up to them, which is not recommended. Yeah, but once I get more stuff, it should be fine. My range on the sword is non-existent. When they start hitting the hammer like that, that's when you attack them. That's fine.
More undead warriors will soon arrive.
We're gonna get that blue after.
Life must prevail over death.
Yeah, blue is a very scary build to get. Like, extremely scary, because you can easily end up somewhere where you don't want to be, just like that. Also, I don't think blue's going to be very good at all against poison guys. Yeah, blue's not the play. I used one token. I said I wasn't going to. Yeah, blue is trash. Blue is trash. Don't build blue blade. Blue blade is dog shit. Unless you get perfect skills at the start of the game, it's not worth it at all. Dog shit. Absolute dog shit. If I throw my blue right here, I die. By the way. That's why I'm not doing it. If I throw myself in there, I literally get one-shotted. Every single time. Blue might be really good later on, but right now, if you can't get to later on, then what the fuck is the point? You know what I mean? Yeah, blue does a lot of early damage, but I don't think the trade-off is worth it, if I'm being completely honest with you. I really don't think the trade-off is worth it for distance and safety. But it does one-shot, like, normal zombies a lot. It definitely has the damage capabilities, it's just not safe because of that. Yeah, it's not safe at all. Every time you do that, you put yourself in a position where you can get one-shotted, by the way. If you don't, that's really good, but every single time you throw yourself on there, it's a chance for them to one-shot you. Every single time. And you're doing that over and over and over again right now. So is that risk worth it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it is. That's why I always run red, but if you think it's worth the trade-off, then hey, by all means. I personally don't think it is. When you can die instantly and just have to respawn, I don't think the trade-off is worth it. But it is a lot of damage, I'll give them that.
Vengeance in Spectre's name. Choosing you for this mission.
Also, fire is a big issue for spin. Fire is a massive fucking issue for spin, actually. Because you need to get in and get out. But if there's one of them activated, by the time you get in, you die. There are a lot of downsides to blue. Way too many downsides than I would like to deal with. So do I think it's good? Yes. Do I think it's worth it? No. Definitely not worth it. Cooldown is kind of crazy though. How fast you get it. Like right there, I can't do any damage to them because there's poison under them. I literally can't do anything. Yeah, blue is not the play. We're gonna build red. We're just gonna stick to what we know. Blue is not good. Blue is really bad. If you build Blue Blade, you lose the game. So let's go. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep spending tokens on that. That's not worth it. Oh wait, fuck. I gotta leave. If I get a penalty, I swear, dude.
You have one task, my fist. Look.
Dude, there is a penalty for solo. What? You're kidding. I don't know if there is or not, dude. If there is, that's brain done. All right, let's go in. Yeah, we're gonna build through red always, every time. It's pointless not to.
You have one task, my fist. Locate the Queen of the Dead and end
Priority
her.
damage.
But the path will be fraught with
God damn it, dude! I thought I did solo.
Light never fades.
I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to solo this. It's not possible with 4 players.
At least these freaks ain't got fangs.
I thought I hit solo, man. That's so annoying. I'll have to wait for these motherfuckers to want to end the game. Damn, I'm actually getting really good fucking attack cards though. Do I try it? I'm not gonna use any tokens though. You have a Punisher and a Thor. That's kind of a throw already. And they're gonna be way fucking stronger. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, but I mean, I guess we'll just waste our time here for a bit. If they all die, I'm just gonna let them off me.
Do not make me regret choosing you for this mission. Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
That's the problem with Punisher. I feel like Punisher has a lot of damage, but Punisher is just not. He doesn't have the survivability for it. He's too slow. If he had any kind of escape, it would be good. But he has nothing to be able to escape, so that makes him basically useless for me.
Can you repeat your success?
That's literally all he needs. If he had any kind of like mobility, he'd be fine. But he doesn't. He has zipline, but zipline is not mobility attack. Basically, it's not a mobility ability because you need to hit it. If you don't hit it, it's pointless. It does nothing. And also, it's not reliable. You gotta hit it against a wall. It takes a while to cast. It takes a while to launch you. It's not a reliable mobility ability. So. Like, yes, you could have the thing already there, I guess, but it's not. Yeah, not worth it. Like, you could have the zip line there already, I guess. Is what I'm saying, but it's not. Then you gotta get to it. You gotta be like next to it. If you're not next to it, then there's no point in having it. Yeah, I know this is a waste of time right now being in this match, but we're here, so fucking whatever. It was my bad either way, so I'm not trying to leave again because I'm gonna get a fucking stupid ass penalty because they're stupid.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
Like that's why you play solo. That right there is the great example of why the fuck you play solo. People literally run enemies to you. Like, what are we doing now? So stupid. So fucking stupid. I literally was training fine, and then all the enemies from them just hit me in the back. Like, what the fuck? Just because they can't fucking kill him. It's not fucking fair, dude. Not fucking fair.
Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
Is our magic building blue or red? Blue. Yeah, I figured. Every magic ever built for fucking blue. Because it's easy. It's easy, but the damage that you do is not reliable.
There is no time to rest. More
That's the bad thing about
will soon arrive.
blue magic. It's good, but not the best, really.
Do not succumb to the
Not the best, really.
Taste cold steel.
Dude,
A champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
the problem with magic, with blue build magic, is that the poison enemies, yeah, you can't dodge poison. Like once you activate your whirlpool, you can't move. So if you get a poison pool under you, you literally can't do anything. You're stun locked permanently. There's no way for you to like avoid it or cancel the animation. Like you literally cannot do anything. So if they throw a poison under you, you're just done. The good thing is that the AoE is extremely effective, but
Slice and dice.
about to die here.
Slice and dice.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
I'm cutting in.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
Yeah, Blade is definitely, if you're trying to beat this, whether you like it or not, Blade is definitely the best option is always Blade. Magic you can get away with, but Blade is always going to be the best answer. Magic is looping the wrong fucking direction. Magic, can you loop the other way, please? You're looping the worst way possible. Can you loop counterclockwise, please?
The hunt is on.
Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
This is such a waste of time. This is the problem with playing in 4-person. This is what I meant by like soloing is the way to go. If you play with 4 people, now you have to carry the 4 people. Well, the 3 basically, not the 4. You gotta carry the 3 people.
A champion has fallen.
And you gotta kill all their enemies plus yours. Like I would have been in fucking, I would have already defeated one by now if I was solo.
Slice and dice.
I would have been done with Wanda by now.
Fought well, but the war is far from over.
Slice and dice. Vengeance in
Fight
Spectre's
harder.
name.
You are of no use to me dead. Alas, a champion has fallen.
dice. Vengeance in Spectre's name!
Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
Thor didn't race everyone. I thought he did.
Alas, a champion has fallen.
I was born ready.
I thought he did race everyone. That's why I popped my ult. Like, look at our damage. Look at the Punisher's damage. That's the problem with the Punisher. He's really good after, like, you get set up, but at the start of the game, he's always trash. Like, he literally does 0 fucking damage. So bad. He gets really strong afterwards, but at the start of the game, you're literally gonna take 40 minutes to get past wave 1. Look at all these big guys. I never had to fight this many big guys when I was in solo, by the way. That's the fucking problem with this shit.
Champion has fallen.
So many fucking enemies.
Alas, a champion has fallen. Alas, a champion has fallen.
Limbo stands with you!
I'm cutting in. Slice
I
and dice.
fear this struggle may be as eternal as I.
Gotta get all of those. We didn't need the one on the far left, but it was there, so fuck it, why not? You need to kind of pay attention a little bit to these things, because you always need to make sure that you get range and damage. Also, if you get a legendary, you need to look at them, because some of them you actually have to grab. Not all of them, but some of them you actually do need to grab. They're very important, like the health one. This one is also good. That one is one that you always get, no matter if you're not building. If you're not building blue, it doesn't matter. It's literally so good it can stand up on itself. Like, it doesn't need anything else for it to be good. These ones, I don't really tend to get them until way later on. Yo, thank you for the follow, Arching. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hope you enjoy your stay. I think this is all we're getting for now. Yeah, this is the next one we're getting. And then probably this one, Lifesteal again. Let's go get it.
Slice and dice.
So this is what? This is no more. Okay, so we're gonna focus no more here.
Vengeance in
I'm gonna throw this out there right now. I'm gonna focus squids.
No use to be dead.
Squids here last a long time though. And the problem with this too is that I have to clear everybody's zombies, which is really sucky. I literally have to go around clearing everybody's zombies so that I can do my job. And they're gonna get me stuck and killed, I'm sure. Yep, they're gonna get me stuck and killed by the fire guys, probably. It's really unfortunate. I can't forget that there's a cooldown for that. For the block, I can't use it like randomly. But then I go on a cooldown. And I need to have the block, very important for the bubble. I don't really like how there's no timer for the enemies on the boss round. I wish there was, because I want to know how many enemies are left. That would be very effective and useful for me. Okay, now we just focus no more here. Gotta be careful, there's a lot of fire coming out. If I was in solo, I could just focus no more right now, but I'm not in solo, so I gotta walk around and clear zombies for a bit. I also don't need to dodge that. I remember that I don't need to dodge well because it's not on me, so. No, I do. Yeah, I need to dodge that one, definitely. That one too. I didn't dodge it. Cringe. I'm pretty sure if I die right now, the game's over. By the way, because everyone is dying. They don't have enough to like survive. I'm the only one that can outlive this right now. So if I would have died, the game would have been over. I am pretty sure about that.
Taste cold steel. Vengeance in Spectre's name.
Do not succumb to the chaos.
Wow, they're taking a lot to die, actually. What the fuck? Why are they taking so damn long to die? What the fuck? Everyone's kind of holding off on their own right now, though, which is kind of nice in a way. Well, I'm starting to go to shit now, but of course, when I speak, when I open my fucking mouth, it starts going to shit immediately. But we're doing fine there for a little bit. Everyone was kind of holding off their own spawn. Not bad. I was too close to that. Yeah, magic. I should spawn if he survives. But dude, Punisher on this mode literally looks like he's just like not even playing. Like he looks like a fucking bot every time. Literally, like it's just walking aim, and it just looks weird. I don't like it. I need more range.
But can you repeat your success?
I need a lot more range on my attacks. Attack range. Okay, that's good. We're about to get some attack range on our attacks. Not enough, but better than nothing because we need it really bad. We need it really bad.
Vengeance in Spectre's name.
Throw that here to hopefully help my rest of my team to kill all these fire guys my way. They're all fucking dying. Getting brain messy here right now. It is getting extremely messy with poison. I don't like it. I really do not like it. We gotta clear point. We gotta clear poison right now. It's getting really fucking messy. Rip, did you? Thank God it's over. Fuck. I meant to play solo. This can't be done with 4 people because people suck.
Lost.
Yeah, I'm glad that's over, really. I never meant to start that with 4 players either way, so I wasn't trying to spend some time there. Ego and PvE, it's not really ego, it's just a fact, but yeah, it's not really ego saying that it can't be beat with other people, because then you gotta carry them. It's not really ego, that's just a fact. That is just a factual statement, my brother. You would know if you would have gotten to 20, and you would have seen the difference. Also, you would know if you're dying that much on wave, what was that, 6? You should know we're not making it to 20, brother. We are not making it to 20, brother.
I'll take zombies over vamps any day.
Not getting great stuff right now. Hopefully it gets better. Not getting anything great right now. That's decent. But it's not range. I need range. It's not giving me range at all. Damage is fine, but I need range. Attack speed is almost useless, by the way. It's not fully useless, but attack speed is almost useless in this because I'm on blade. I don't need attack speed.
I'm cutting in.
Fight hard.
It's not fully useless, but it's almost very close to being useless. Very close to being useless. Like insanely close. Way closer than I would like it to be. We have decent damage right now. This looks fine. For wave 1, this looks fine.
Taste cold steel.
Decent damage. Cards. Not bad. I'm gonna take the long way around. I don't think there's gonna be any more spawns right here. Yeah, I think this is all of them, so I'm not worried about the back. Because I know these are the last zombies in front of me, so I don't have to worry about anyone in the back flanking me or spawning late or anything. Yeah, your block is very effective against these guys if they charge at you or whatever. You shouldn't rely on it because the block goes on a pretty decent cooldown that can get you killed. But if you have to block, then hey, obviously do that. It's better than getting hit, so.
Can you repeat your success?
Way better than getting hit.
Taste cold steel. Vengeance in Spectre's name.
Do not succumb to the chaos.
Make sure you're always moving. When there's poison and grenades, always moving. Do not camp ever anywhere. Even if you think you can, even if you think you can camp in a corner, you will die. If there is poison and venom, poison and grenades, you will die. They will one-shot you in the corner. So do not camp ever. I tried it, it doesn't work. Unless you have infinite damage and range, you won't live.
Slice and dice.
My spin is probably decent. It's not the best, but it's decent, I guess. There's gonna be more spawns. This is not all of them. Once I kill these zombies, there's gonna be more, so we gotta watch out for that. That's why the zombie counter is so important. There we go.
Slice and dice.
That's one of the spawns. That's why the zombie counter. There's gonna be more even. There's more over there, more poison. That's why the zombie counter is so important. It lets you know, like that's how you know whether or not everyone behind you is like that's all the zombies you're gonna get, or if it's more. Right now, I feel like this might be everything. No, there's more coming out right there. Okay, so now it's everything. Yeah, I think this is all the zombies I'm getting now, for real. I could go for an ult here, but I'm not going to because I don't see the point. It's only to stun them and make it easier to kill, but I'm doing just fine without it, so I'm not gonna risk it. Because the ult always gets me fucking killed, for the most part, so. There's no point in using it right now.
Slice and dice.
When you get low, remember your shift is really good for regenerating health. So if you get hit, make sure you shift towards someone, not the big guys. But make sure you shift toward one of these zombies and you can get a lot of really fast regen. Because your basic attack takes longer, especially now. It takes longer. Hey, make sure you drink water. Hey, thank you, man. Chukumar, thank you, thank you. I actually don't have water. That is a good call. I do not have water next to me here, actually. So yes, that is a really good thing to tell me. Because I left it in the other room. I'm letting you down, brother. I left it in the other room by accident. I literally had it in my hands and I left it. So sad.
Slice and dice.
It's kind of hard to get though now because like there's literally no time for breaks here other than like in between boss waves, I guess. But I gotta make sure I buy my cards first. But yeah, that's a little tough. I might tell my kid to bring it, not gonna lie. Alright, so this is basically wave 2 over. I just gotta take care of these big boys and we're good. My damage on the big boys is not great right now, so this is gonna take a minute. I did not realize that guy was behind me. I'm glad he didn't hit me. He could have killed me right there. He could have absolutely bodied me just then. Yeah, I need more damage, clearly, from what I can see. My range is still not great either. I need both. Again, damage and range is what you need to focus on every single game. Every single game, damage and range is priority. That is the first thing you gotta upgrade. Do you think I can beat the Nightmare 4 with Blade and myself running magic? Yes. Yes, you can. That's what I'm doing right now, Nightmare 4, but I'm soloing it. I feel like solo is definitely the best way to beat it, but yes, with a magic and a blade, yes, you can most definitely do it. Those are the only two characters that seem to be viable in this mod so far. So yes. What build though? What are you running? Blue or red?
There's no time to rest. More undead warriors will soon arrive. Life must prevail over death.
Slice and dice.
It doesn't work without the other remote. Okay, I can fix it, but you gotta give me a second. I can't go right now because I can't pause this. All right, just give me a bit and I'll go check it out. Close the door.
Taste cold steel.
Should have told him right there to bring me the fucking water. Fuck, I forgot. Whatever. Yeah, you can definitely beat it with magic and blade. Those two characters are really good. Those are the two that I was attempting. I attempted magic first, but I feel like blade is overall better because he has lifesteal and attack speed already. So he's basically like a better version of magic, pretty much. His attack, his basic attack is just better as well. I feel like, even though magic does get very powerful towards the end, but yeah, I would recommend if you are playing blade and magic, I would recommend that both of you go red. I would not do blue on either one of those characters. Also, do you need to get damage reduction or more health at the start, or just go solo damage and speed on magic and blade? What I do, I literally go damage all the way. I only do damage and range. That is what you're looking for at the start of the game. From 1 to 15. From 1 to... Okay, let's say from 1 to 12. From wave 1 to 10. Not 12. From wave 1 to 10. Only do attack, damage, and range. That is the only thing you need. Attack, damage, and range. Attack, damage, and range. All the way to wave 10. If you see some legendaries you can grab, like Vampiric, grab Vampiric, obviously. If you see certain legendaries like plus 33% damage, obviously grab that. Like, you know, you can make exceptions, but for the most part, go full damage and range always. If you see damage and range, always grab it no matter what it is. Unless it's very low. If it's like, oh, plus 2.5 damage, like the common one, don't get that one. Get the plus 8. Anything plus 8 damage, grab it. And with blade, I mean, you will see if you stick in here for a while, you will see what I buy basically with blade. So if you want to play blade, you will see what to get. But with magic, it's very similar. With magic, you want to get damage and range as well only at the start. And then towards the end, after like maybe after wave 10 or 15 maybe, that's when you can start buying health. The only attack speed, if you're magic, yes. If you're blade, not necessarily. You don't want a lot of attack speed unless it's legendary. Because blade already has crazy attack speed. That's going to scale as the waves go up. So if it's like good attack speed, then yes, get it. But if it's like the basic one, don't buy commons. Stop buying commons. If you buy commons right now, you're doing it wrong. Don't buy commons. Only buy purples and buy legendaries. That's it. There are only specific commons that you're gonna buy, and I can show you. Because right now I'm using Blade, so I can show you the commons for Blade. But other than that, no commons. Only epics and legendaries. Also, don't random ever. Random is the throw. Don't random. I mean, it's a really big gamble, obviously, and if you want to, then, you know, do you. But I don't recommend it. It is way too risky, and you always get that fucking shitty one, so it's way too risky for me. I'm not doing it. But I can show you. Just stick around for a bit until now. Just wait till I kill all these enemies, and I'm gonna go to the purchase phase real quick. But then the big purchase phase is gonna be after the next wave. So if you want to stick around for that, you can see what I'm gonna get. So just wait for me this wave and then the next one, and you can see what I basically do right now on these early waves. And this is basically the setup that I did for wave 20, pretty much. This is almost the same exact setup that I did for wave 20. But you got to remember, it's still an RNG game. There might be games when it is impossible for you to reach 20 or beat 20 if you don't get the right RNG. So don't get mad. Like, if you get certain things and you feel like you're getting the same build and whatever, you're not. Every game is different. Some games are just not meant to be. Like, some games you give Empiric on the first store, on the first shop. Other games you don't give Empiric until wave 15. You know what I mean? Like, it's a gamble. It's a gamble no matter what. So don't get discouraged if you feel like you're doing everything right and it's not working. It doesn't matter. Every single game is different. There are no two games that are similar. Not even if you're buying the same things. There are no two games that are the same. So don't get discouraged. Yeah, just wait for me to finish this round and you can see kind of a little sneak peek of what wave 4 looks like. Or I guess the end of wave 4, not wave 4. But right now, like, from what you're seeing right now, I don't know if you're still here, but what would you say I'm missing right now from what you're seeing? Because I can tell you exactly what I'm missing right now. And it's basically the same thing I've been talking about this whole time. The main thing that I feel like I'm missing right now is attack range and damage. Those are the two things that I'm missing. Because right now I have to get very close to the enemies to be able to hit them. And the farther away you are, the safer you are. The less of a threat you are to dying. I guess after round 10, I think we should stop buying attack range. Well, it depends on what range you have. That depends on how much you've gotten. So that's what I'm saying. Every game is different. Every game changes. Every game is different because okay, wait, I gotta lock in. Every game is different because if you, like, let's say this game I have a lot of attack range and I can see that I'm killing enemies from across the map, then obviously you don't need any more, right? But next game I might not have gotten that many attack range. So, you know what I mean? It always changes. But I'll tell you what though, the attack range is, out of all the things that you're getting, attack range is the second most important. The most important one is always going to be damage. If you see a good damage card, you need to grab it always, no matter what. Always. You never skip out on a good damage card. Never. It is never a bad thing to grab a damage card. Because damage is the one thing that you actually need in this mode to win. So never skip out on a good... If you see that deal 8 damage or deal 35% extra damage legendary, you always grab it, no matter what. But yes, same thing with attack speed. Attack speed caps. A lot of people don't know that, but the attack speed, it doesn't infinitely keep going up. It caps at a certain point. I don't know what the cap is, but you will know by playing the game that at a certain point, your character stops increasing the speed in which he attacks. At that point, stop buying attack speed. A lot of people are like, oh, I need to be faster, faster, faster. No, it caps. Once it caps, you're basically wasting your points. Stop buying attack speed. Also, you don't need to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, you can literally just, like right now, with what I have, this is fine. This is really good attack speed that I'm doing right now. And I haven't even put that many points into it. So, you don't need to, like, again, damage is the most important thing. Always go for damage, not attack speed. Attack speed is fine. You can get some here and there. If they're really good, if they're legendary, get them. But if not, don't waste it. Don't waste your points on stupid shit. That's all I'm saying. But who are you gonna play, Sukumar? Are you gonna be the magic or the blade? if you're trying to be the blade, I can help you more. I mean, I can help you with both, but since I'm playing blade currently, then you can kind of like see it in action. You know what I mean? With blade, I think there are a few of them, and I will show you which ones they are. There are a few cards that can pop up that you always buy no matter what. Those are the only exception to the rule. And the rule is, if you're building red blade, don't buy blue. That is the rule. If you are building red blade, do not buy blue ever. It doesn't matter. If you have level 3 red, it doesn't matter. You keep buying red. You never buy blue because you're not built for blue, so there's no point. But there is only one exception to that. There is one blue that you will always get, and I will show you which one it is because it's pretty common. It appears pretty common, so I'm going to show you which one it is. That is the only blue that you're always going to grab if you see it. Every other blue, skip. Easy skip. Also, never do that. Don't recommend shifting into a fucking horde of big boys. That is a sure way to just get bodied. You can do it maybe into one, but it's not recommended either because they're random. So from the start, we should go for purple and legendary and damage and attacks, and leave the comments. Yes. So Fern is running blade, and I was running the magic. Number 4, lost a round, 16, didn't have a revive. Okay. Well, the first thing, go in with the revives. That's the only thing. That's the first thing I want to give you. The first tip. Go buy revives. You can buy revives in the store if you didn't know, for units. It's not very expensive. You get 10 for 100. It's a pretty good deal. So if anything, just do the daily and weekly missions so that you can get battle pass points and then exchange them for units, and you can buy 10 easily by doing that. That's my first tip. Second tip. Again, if you're playing magic, I highly recommend that you play red magic, not blue. Blue is really good. Don't get me wrong. Blue is extremely powerful. But blue, I feel like blue is not going to give you enough damage for the end. I don't know if you know what is on wave 20. On wave 20, I didn't know until today. Wave 20 is 2 Wanda Maximoff at the same time. They one-shot you. They one-shot you no matter what. So if you go to 2, you need to be ready. If you go to 20, you need to be ready. And blue magic is not going to cut it for wave 20. I am sorry to have to say that, but blue magic is not going to cut it for 20. Red magic and red blade is the only way to get there. Also, if he's playing blade, I highly recommend that he plays red blade like I am right now, not blue. I just did a run earlier with blue blade. It doesn't work. Also, by the way, you can play blue blade while you still have red. So that's the best outcome, which is what I'm doing now. I'm building for red, but eventually I will get blue. And then at that point, and that's the one exception to blade. Blade has one specific card that is blue. That is the only blue card that you get always. There is only one of them. Every other blue card you never grab. You only grab red and purple. You always got to think about what you're building. If you're going for red, you buy red. If you're going for purple, purple is everything, but purples are good. But if you're going for blue, then that's different. But blue usually is less damage. Blue is more AoE. Basically, blue is more AoE. But the problem is that with red, you can do AoE as well. That's why blue is not the best. Because red has both single target damage and AoE damage. So red is always better no matter who you're playing with. But yeah, you're about to see the big shop. So just stay in the stream for a little bit until I kill these 60 enemies. And you're going to see the big purchase face. And you're going to see what I get, basically. Well, you can tell your friend to kind of do the same thing. Also, you can see in the top left corner, I literally have 30 revives right now. Like, make sure that you have revives always. Always. If you get stuck in a corner as Blade, I know you told me he's the one playing him, but if you get stuck in a corner as Blade, your only way to get out of that is by fighting. And the first part of fighting is using your shift. You use your shift, that's the first thing you're going to do, and then you're going to try to fight your way out. That's the first option. You got any magic builds for red? I use blue up to Nightmare 3. Don't know. Yes, I do have it. It's kind of... Magic and Blade are very similar on red. So if you build a red magic, it's basically the same thing. You're gonna, like, watching the stream, you're gonna figure out exactly what you need to buy for magic as well, because it's the same setup basically. The only difference, there are two differences with magic and Blade. There are two differences. One of them is that magic doesn't have lifesteal. Blade has natural lifesteal. Therefore, you need less vampiric with it. Blade. With magic, you need to buy more vampiric. That is a lot more important. And the second thing is that magic Blade naturally has attack speed. Magic doesn't. So with magic, you also need to buy more attack speed every now and then. But again, that is not your main focus. Your main focus is always going to be damage. But yeah, if you watch this stream for a while, I'm about to be done. I just gotta kill these 10 enemies, and then you can watch. If you watch my shop right now, I'm gonna go a little quick though. Because there's not a lot of time, so I'm probably gonna go a little fast. I'll try to explain a little bit what I'm doing, but as I'm going, but you're gonna have to lock in real quick in that shop, because I can't take too long. But yeah, magic and Blade are very similar when it comes to the red path. So whatever I do here, you're gonna do the same thing with magic. Same exact thing. And then whenever I say this card is a must, like as I'm showing you the store, if I say that, it means every single time you see that card, you buy it no matter what. Every single time you're going to buy it. You're going to click on it. No matter who it is, no matter if it's magic or if it's Blade, you will buy it every single time, every single game if it comes up. Because there are some cards that you need to have always. And I'm going to show you which ones those are. But let me finish this and we'll get to that. I wish there was a fucking pause button. I gotta do something real quick. Fuck.
Slice and dice.
And for ability, go green or blue, like alt shift. Okay, so your abilities, well, I'm going to show you the Blade abilities that I use. I use green, neutral, and green for Blade. So your friend, tell him to equip this. The reason is neutral doesn't matter and green doesn't matter. Because green, you never use the gun. You will never use the gun on this mode. So the first one doesn't really matter. The second one doesn't matter either because it has to do with the gun as well. And the third one, the reason why I use green is because it stuns normal zombies. The stunning can be very helpful. The stunning can be extremely helpful. I don't use my ult a lot. It is very risky, but there are times that you can pop it, and it is very helpful to be able to stun enemies. For magic is different. I will show you my magic build in a bit. Okay, here we go. So all these are blue. Skip. Attack range, get it. This, always get it. It's purple. Attack speed, no. Attack range, yes. Right here we got this, restore health when not in combat. Get that because it's legendary. You don't need that many of those. 8% damage increase, always grab them. 5% reduction, always grab it. Purple, if it's a red purple, you always grab it no matter what. This one, you can get another one if you want. Why not? You don't need that many though. Attack speed, I'm gonna get it this time because it's there again, but attack speed shows up a lot. Here, nothing. You can get health if you want. I mean, I'll get it just for the sake of it, but there's better health upgrades that you can get. Maximum attack range, this very good. Always get this. This one is not as good because it's less, but still get it because you want range. Again, this extremely good. Get that. These I try to avoid right now. You can get them end game. Right now, don't get it. Damage received, decrease, always good. I'm not gonna get it this time. Well, it's here again, so I'll get it. Attack speed, no. I gotta speed up. This one you always get. Vitality boost, always get that one. Always, every single time you see it, you get it. I gotta speed up. Hold up. I'm running out of time. Blood Awakening, you always get it. Skip, no blues. This one, this is the only blue one you're always gonna get. You can hit pause later if you want, but I gotta hurry because I'm running out of time. 15 seconds. Range, get range. This one, always get it. No, none of that. None of the twos. That one you always get. Range, you always get. This one always, it's exotic. Range also, damage increase. That's it. Okay. And then you skip for good rolls like this.
Life
Okay.
must prevail over death.
You pick the thousand blade for instant other ways as you don't use your ult. Well, I do use my ult at times. That's what I'm saying. The ult is usable. It's just very hard to use because you can get very easily killed while you're ulting. So I tend not to use it. But when I do use it, there are times when I will use it. I will show you. Blue bubble, if you're fighting Namor as Blade, tell your friend. If you're fighting Namor as Blade, whenever he bubbles you as Blade, block. The block breaks the bubble. Always block. Also, Blade's shift is his best friend against bosses. Even if you haven't upgraded shift too much, you don't need to. That's the only reason why we are buying that one blue card, so that you can upgrade your shift. That is the only reason. Yeah, but right now, if I try to pop my ult, I die. Right now. That's why the ult is pretty useless. But I always use my ult at the beginning of a wave. At least once, maybe twice. Maybe even 3 times if I had time. So, I'm going to show you when the perfect time to ult as Blade is. With magic, you're never going to ult. I'm going to show you the magic build after this, but with magic, you're never going to ult. So, you don't have to worry about the ult with magic. Your main focus here, by the way, your main focus when fighting Namor is always going to be hitting squids. The important part is making sure you're hitting something. In this case, you're going to use the squids. But your main focus is the enemies, the zombies, the normal zombies. So the second you see normal zombies pop up, you focus the zombies. You stop focusing squids. Right now, I'm focusing squids because I'm already done with the zombies. So now I actually kill squids. When he throws you up, if you're playing Blade, dash down, shift downwards again so that you can go back to hitting enemies at the bottom. Like this. If you're too far, you can't heal and then they can kill you easily. So make sure you shift down. You can do the same thing with magic with your E. You can shift yourself downwards. With magic, also when you get bubbled, since you're going to be playing magic, when you get bubbled with magic, you can't block obviously, so you can't break the bubble. What you need to do is if you get attacked in the bubble, just make sure that you are hitting something. That is out healing game. All you got to do is heal. You can't break the bubble. All you got to do is live through it. Okay, he's down. Now that he's down, we're going to dive in. And we are only going to... No squids. Now we focus Namor all the time. And what we do as Blade is that when he throws whales, we get an angle on them so that we can see the whale. And right before it touches, you block. And then you shift into it. You don't worry about the squids. You outlive them. You look at the whale, block, shift. With magic, it's very similar. The only difference is that instead of blocking, you're going to shift away from the whale. So you're going to shift away and then you're going to use Demon. Once you use Demon on him, don't use your Whirlwind. If you use Whirlwind, you're gonna die. Use Demon. If you don't block the whale, get ready to revive. You're probably gonna die. If you don't die, immediately hit him so that you can regen. Perfect. All right, so here, attack speed, we don't need it. This one we do need. We skip 16 plus, always get 16 plus damage and 8. These are bad. Reroll. Get this. And that's it for now. I'm gonna die if I leave. God damn it, I can't leave. Yeah, I'm gonna show you when. So this is when you use your ult right here. If you're Blade, this is when you use your ult. As magic, you don't need that. Right here. You pop your ult right there. They drop. You use it. You hit your attack, so you can get it again. You shift out, and then you use it again. Right there. Boom. You got 2 ults. You have cleared almost 2 waves with this. Now you can back up again, pop another one, throw it the same direction. That's 3 ultimates that you just threw, and you cleared 2 waves at least. And now you're on your way to another one, which you have. So if you wanted to, you could use it, but it's way harder now because the waves are spawning everywhere. So now I hold off to it. The only way you can blade ult is if you dash out like this, and at the peak of the dash, pop it and charge it. It's very dangerous though. It is not recommended. I do not recommend using Blade Ultimate unless it is that initial ult that I used. If it's any other location, don't use it. Your basic attack is way better. It's not even close. And then go back to training. Right here, just go back to training. Stay away from the fire guys, obviously. Poison guys, if you see poison, focus poison. Always. Always focus poison if you see them. So that one blue ability that I got is the one that increases the damage on my spin, which I don't use my spin a lot, but is very good for clearing normal zombies. That is the only reason why I get it. But my basic attack, do you see how much damage I'm doing to the big guys? My basic attack is getting insane right now. And it's also good for clearing big guys. Look at that. I'm farming them. Right here, we don't need attack speed anymore. We are very fast. We don't need that. Damage? Yes. Attack speed? No. Health? No. Reroll? Damage dealt. 8. We're gonna get that damage next next round. Pop it. Take for the tip. We'll try later. Can show you. Can you show me by playing Magic after this run will be helpful? Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, just if you haven't already, if you subscribe, I'm definitely gonna like be streaming and doing this a lot more. But I want to try with every character to try to make a build for each one. That was stupid. Never dash into them. Never dash into them. I don't know why I even did that. Never dash into them. That is a sure way to get yourself killed. Alright, so back to locking in here. Yeah, if you drop a sub, I'll definitely gonna be doing a lot more streams and like videos and stuff on like all the characters and what their best build is and what I think is the best way to win this, basically beat it. This is basically just to earn myself a little bit of time by going up there. So they kind of go back in their spawn and whatever, so you can get a little bit of a breather. If you're playing with other people, that's also a really good way to waste time to get a res off. Poison is dangerous. Poison enemies are very dangerous. That's why I try to target them always first. Poison enemies are extremely dangerous. Really bad news for you. No matter who you're playing, poison enemies are the worst. You could be any character and they are the worst. Yeah, you deserve a sub. I really enjoyed. You really explained everything nicely. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you, bro. I hope you can beat it because it's tough, man. It's tough. It's very tough. I recorded a video earlier trying to get to wave 20, and I did get to wave 20. But I didn't know what it was. I've never been to 20, and now that I saw what it is, I'm like, damn, this is like too difficult. I feel like the 2 Wandas is a bit much. I feel like I don't know. I think they overcooked it with the. I think they overcooked it. Attack range always good. Damage always good as well. You gotta make sure you don't charge your attack, because if you take too long to charge your attack with your ultimate with blade, you will get killed. So the second you see they start walking towards you, pop it. I was a bit slow on that shift. I could have died there. Alright, a lot of poison, so we're gonna focus poison right now. That's what shift is really good for. Clearing big hordes of zombies like that. Very useful. And if you increase the distance on it, it's even better. But again, I wouldn't go for that. Just, you can do it as you're playing the game, but I wouldn't go specifically for blue. That's a waste. But you can see I'm building red, and right now my blue is doing a lot of damage, even when I'm building red. So that's what I mean by like, you don't have to build. Building blue just misses out on your basic attack. Right here, I'm not using my blue spin because there are fire zombies in there. If I use it against fire zombies, I will get one shot. Only use it against grenadiers and poison. And normal zombies, obviously. Never use it against fire. Fire will get you killed. You see how fast we're going through the wave now, also? Because our damage is increased way more. That's why we're going so hard. Do you like this mode better than Ultron? No, I like Ultron a lot, honestly. This one is fine. This one's not bad, but I really liked Ultron. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I didn't mean to get that attack speed, actually. I'm gonna need time to chop because I haven't bought anything useful in a bit. Last store was a dump, and this one was a dump too. Make sure you keep your distance. That's specifically why we want range. Keeping our distance from the fire zombies. Fire zombies are very easy to die from. That's one of the main reasons why range is so important here. Yeah, but look at the speed in which we are killing enemies right now. Like, this is insane, the speed that we're having to kill enemies with. I know these are just zombies, but like, come on now. It doesn't get better than this. Yeah, they don't give us time to buy. Yeah, that's part of the difficulty, but it's okay. I mean, they give it just enough time to like lock in a few things, so. And they also give you time like before the boss rounds, which is really nice. And it's about to be one after this wave, so we're about to get time to purchase. That's why I'm not worried about it. This is the same thing you would be doing with magic, by the way. This is exactly the same routine you'd be doing with magic. You would go all red, and then you would be doing this amount of damage as well.
There is no time to rest.
Get this, get that. Damage, okay. Health, you always get this card I said earlier. You always get it. Damage is fine. Damage 16 is fine. Damage is good. Okay, so now this is where it's going to get tricky, because right now we are trying to beat Wanda and Namor, right? So we're working on damage. The problem is, after this, it's going to get really difficult for getting to 20. So for getting to 20, you have to lock in on health really hard. Like, extremely hard. So right now we're going to start shifting our attention to health. Because we got to start getting ready for that, remember? Because it's next 5 zones. So we're only going to get one more purchasing round. So we're still going to keep doing damage, but we need to focus on health. So right here, get all of them. Health. If it's an exotic, get it. Don't miss out on it. Health, excellent. We need that. Exotic, get it. Attack range, get it. While auto combat is not as useful, but we're going to get it right now. But it's not as useful, because if one is hitting you, there's no point. You're never going to get to use that. So, maximum health, get it. Maximum health, maximum health. Vampiric, get another one. Fuck it. Get another one. I'm gonna save for this one, because that's really good. Hey Blade, what's Inspector's name? Vengeance, Inspector's name. All right, so we're about to fight Wanda and Namor. So the strat for this one, I thought you could get Namor down first. You can, but it is extremely difficult. And if you're going to be playing magic, it's impossible. So what you're going to do is you're going to kill Wanda first. Then you kill Namor. So you focus Wanda. You focus Wanda until you see zombies. Once you see zombies, you change your focus to the zombies. You change your attention to the zombies, then you shift towards her so that you don't miss out on the self-healing. Now, again, change your attention to the zombies. Always, zombies are priority. Normal zombies are priority. Every single fight. Dash in to get that AoE damage real quick. Always take care of the normal zombies before the boss. Always. It never changes. No matter what wave it is, no matter who you're fighting. You always get rid of the zombies first. I died, it's fine. We revive. We come back. That's fine. I think I died to the fire zombie there. Once you kill them, you go back to Wanda, because you need to be able to regen in the meanwhile. I see zombies coming from over there, so I try to get an angle where I can hit Wanda and them as well. Like this. I get away from them. That's fine. I'm regenning. I see all these guys. I focus on them now. The fire ones are almost dead, so I'm going to get them with the AoE. Just kill the big guys, and we're good. Focus whoever one of them is low. Right here, they're about to be done. We change our focus to Wanda again. I think that is all the zombies that are going to spawn here. Dodge the thing. I also have a really neat trick for beating Wanda, which is very good when she does the bubble attack. It's a numbers game. You got to count it out. Just count it out, and you can dodge it every single time. Make sure you always save one of your shifts, no matter who you are. If you are magic, make sure you save your E. Do not use your E on Wanda, ever. Do never use your E on Wanda. If you use it, you will die. Never use it on Wanda. You need the E to be able to teleport yourself to her when she gets far away. Because the way you win Wanda, the way you beat Wanda is by always hitting her. You always need to be hitting something. If you are not hitting something, you will die. So with Wanda, you always need to be hitting her. And if she teleports away and you're too far to get to her in time, she will one-shot you. That's why you need to save your movement ability to get closer every time. Like right here, I'm going to start saving my shift because I know she's going to do the bubble attack very soon. So I'm just going to attack her with my basic attack. I'm going to dodge her stun right there. No, that's not her stun. She already used her stun. But she's going to start doing bubble attack very soon. That's her stun. Once it's out, just avoid it. If you get stunned 3 times, you're dead. 2 times, you can still survive. 3, you're dead. No matter what. Avoid the stun. There's the stun. Avoid it. And she should bubble very soon. to use one shift right here just to try to put as much damage as I can on her to make her teleport faster. There it is. Now here, once you see the first orb, you move. 1, 2, 3. You count 3 seconds, then you move again. 1, 2, 3. After each pop. 1, 2, 3. After each pop of the stuns. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You count 3 seconds, you move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Every single time. But I'm not talking about her bubble. I'm talking about the stun. Every time the stun appears, you count 3 seconds and you move. That's how you avoid that attack easily. And then you go back to hitting her. And again, now you know she's teleporting. You know she's using the bubble attack. So now is more of a time to save your attacks. She uses her first stun. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. I didn't move enough. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. Also, shift with blade is your best friend. And with magic, it's still your best friend. Because when you're fighting Wanda with magic, you need to use your demon at least once at the beginning of each bubble. If you do not use your demon, you will die. The fire rate goes down. Every time you use demon, your fire rate as magic goes up. And you need it to survive Wanda. If not, you die. That's the first one. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2. I didn't move enough. 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. If she gets you on the stun, all you gotta do is move or use your abilities to get out. The priority at that point is getting out. So don't worry about your cooldowns. Just get out of the stun. Because she can stun. I've been stunned 6 times in a row. And obviously that's not great. You get insta-killed. I'm going to save my shift again because she's going to teleport and I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss the teleport. There she goes. It's far. You see? That's why I saved my shift. So I can move in and then I can also use one here. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Move. Also, right here, you can use the attack range to your advantage. You remember we've been getting attack range? So look at this. You can be right here and you can still hit her. You don't have to be that close to her. That's why we've been getting attack range this whole game. The farther you are, the better it is and the safer you are from them. So I think she still has 1 or 2 more bubbles that she's gonna get into. And then she's gonna sit. One, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shift into her to make the most damage, and then you can shift out for the next location if needed. Because you're gonna get both of them by the next thing. Can the spinning slash be done from far on blade? Yes. But again, only if you like look at this. Well, okay, here's the thing. You need to hit her with the initial hit like this, but then you can walk back. Like you see how I'm hitting her, right? But your sword needs to hit her on the initial hit. Like right here. You gotta hit her with the initial hit and then you can fall back and hit her from a distance like this. But it is only because I've been purchasing attack range this whole game. If you didn't buy attack range, you can't do this. That's why it's so important to buy attack range. It's very, like, look at that. I'm still doing damage from here. Like, you don't have to be that close to her. But with Wanda, it doesn't matter because when she's in the bubble, she doesn't hurt you. So it doesn't matter. Other than the stuns. Like, the stuns obviously are an issue. Yeah, but you can hit her from far. I'd rather be as close as possible when it comes to Wanda and Namor. So, like right here, I need to have my shifts for that. You see how far she teleported? If I didn't have my shift, I would have died. That's why you can't waste your shift ever when fighting Wanda. You need to keep it for mobility purposes, not for damage. Right here, I can use it for damage because I'm already in here. But when she's about to teleport, you need to have that saved up every time. Also, when her shield is getting low to being broken, save one of your shifts so that you can use it as soon as she comes out of the As soon as she comes out of the bubble, you use it. Right here. That's crazy damage you're putting out right now. She's about to go sit. Right here, save your shift again, because I know she's far. And if she goes sit, I got to get all the way over there to hit her. Also, when she sits, you should know this by now, but when she sits, break the crystals. If you do not break the crystals, you will not kill her. Crystals are very important to killing her. If you don't break them, you won't kill her. Yeah, if you get stunned, just walk next to it. Just walk to the side or block. The block can help you while you jump. Like jump block. Do this. Jump block. And you can get out really quickly. Just keep moving around her. If you stay still, you will die. Keep moving around her, dodging the stun. That was a bad stun, but I have enough heals to keep me alive when I life steal, so that's really far. Use both of my shifts to get to her. That's why you need your shifts every time. I'm telling you, when she is walking, you need to save your shifts for the bubble. If I wouldn't have my shift, it's not happening because I'm not letting it happen. But if I didn't have my shift right there, I would have died. I won't have time to walk to her. Solo hard and takes time. Some teammates will be better. No, you'd be surprised. If your teammates are not good, then no, because the game changes. The more players there are in the game, the more difficult it gets and the more enemies you get. So at the end of the day, it's about the same time. You're going to spend the same time. The only difference is that, let's say you play with 4 people. If the 4 people are not good, you're going to have to carry their weight now. That's why I'm playing solo. That's why I'm not playing with people. I already played with people so many times for 2 days in a row, and it is not worth it. Because people want to play Jeff, and they want to play Thor, and then you have to take care of their enemies. Because they're playing characters that are not viable. So you'd be surprised as to how much better solo actually is. Yes, it takes time, and yes, it's a skill issue, like you need to be good at the game. But it's way better than having to carry 3 other players and having to kill their enemies and having them train the opposite way of the way you're training. That's bad. All right, so right here, we're going to go on her and we're going to angle ourselves to the point where we can hit her and the crystals like this. We need to break crystals. Use your headphones to listen to where the crystal is. Also, if you use... This is bad. I fucked up. Oops. That was a mistake. Use your crystal, break it. You can use your... Fuck, this is real bad. I fucked up by pulling out the pistol by accident. I gotta use this. If you use this, you can break the crystals as well very easily. But you gotta make sure you... I might lose, actually, because of that pistol thing. Well, it depends on the friend. Again, if your friend is good, then by all means, play with your friend. But if they're not great, definitely don't play with them. I might actually lose. I gotta lock in. I might actually lose because of that pistol. I accidentally swapped with my pistol and I didn't mean to. You gotta make sure you angle yourself in a point where you can see the crystals while you're hitting her. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this. I'm not gonna get this because of the pistol. That's how intense. That's how close this is. If you fuck up on the crystals, you're done. Literally, if you fuck up on the crystals, you're done. It's over. Yeah. Fucking pistol! I gotta unbind that motherfucker.
All hope is not yet lost.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna unbind that shit, dude. That shit always fucking happens and it pisses me the fuck off. I'm gonna unbind the fucking pistol. Literally useless. Like, why does the character have a fucking pistol? I literally died because of that, by the way. Like, I'm not even kidding. That is what got me killed. I accidentally swapped to the fucking pistol, his primary fucking weapon, and it killed me. I gotta unbind the fuck out of that. Yeah, you need to unbind that. It can. You just saw how easily that gets you killed. By the way, you literally just witnessed how easily that gets you killed. I'll be right back. Hold up. I'm gonna run it again. I'm gonna run it with magic this time. I'm gonna run it with magic. I got my water, by the way. First thing, I am going to show you my magic build. So this is my magic build right here. You can copy it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but that's my magic build, and I'm gonna explain everything when I come back. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Are you here, Sukumar? Are you here? I'm about to start explaining to you why I have everything. All right. So, let me know that you're here, that you're ready to go. And I will start with the tutorial. Also, Zukumar, if you are here still, I don't know if you have Twitch, and I don't know if it matters, but if you do have Twitch, and you watch me on Twitch, it is way better for communicating because there's a lot less stream lag on Twitch. YouTube has a lot of stream lag, so it takes a while for me to read your messages, but only if you want to. If not, you can keep watching here and it's fine. All right, so I'm going to start explaining. All right, so for the abilities, as you can, well, let's do the traits first, because the traits is easy. Always red, no matter what. Don't go blue. Blue is fine. Blue works. Blue is not what you want. I promise you. Blue is not going to get you to 20 and to win. Red is going to get you there. Also, you can do the same thing you do with blue with red, and you will see that in a bit when I start playing. Abilities. I have on my ultimate, I have Mortal Will, which makes it so that I can't use my ultimate. And you might say, why do you do this? Taking notes. Hey, there you go. Thank you for being here too, Evo. So why do you want this? Why do you not want your ult? You don't want your ult. Your ult is pretty good because it gives you invulnerability frames. But for this build that I'm doing, I'm not going to use it. We want our main character to be powerful. So this still gives you the buffs, the damage and health buffs. So this way you just don't have to press Q. So it's way better for that. You don't have to press Q for anything. You just have it by default. So why not do that, right? It's like one less step. So for the second one, this one is probably out of the three things, this one I think is the most important thing that you need to have. If you don't have this, you're doing it wrong. You need to have this. If not, you are doing it wrong. I promise you. This is your fuck. What? It was on when I put it. What do you mean? Hold up. Give me 1 second. Oh shit. All right, here we go. So we're back. Sorry about that. We're back. Okay, so the E is very important because the E is your escape tool. If you get trapped in a corner, you need to dash with your E. You dash where? You dash up to the fucking sky and you get the fuck out of there. That's how you escape. So if you get trapped in a corner, if you see that there are zombies in front of you and you can't go anywhere and your loop is about to get blocked, you fucking fly the fuck up with dash. But here is the thing. If you have your neutral dash, dash forward and launch an enemy upwards. This will dash you forward into enemies. You don't want that because if you're stuck in a corner, the enemy is going to cancel your dash. You don't want that. The green one, dash forward, piercing through enemies, dealing damage and launching enemies along the path. That one is fine. That one is not bad. That one, I think you can trade off between these two, but I prefer this one. Charge forward, grabbing all collided enemies and carrying them to the endpoint. With this one, you can press your E and go through the zombies pretty much. But with this one, you carry them with you, which means that you make space. So if you're in a corner and you use this to dash up, you hit the enemies, you carry them with you, and you make some space at the bottom as well. At the same time, you escape. So I highly recommend this one. If you want to use any of them, it's fine. You can use the green one too. The green one's fine. I've tried it, but I prefer orange, honestly. That's personal preference. For this one, it doesn't really matter because you're never going to use this. You're never going to use the Eldritch Whirl with this one. You're never going to use it. This build does not use this at all. So you're never going to use the green. Demon is fine. So if you, because we're going red, so demon is fine. You can use demon. You can also use this one. So you can use either stepping disc but this one is pretty good because you are using this ability to dodge a lot of attacks. So this is actually really, really top tier. So either use neutral or use orange, but neutral is pretty good for magic. So let's go with that and let's run it. I already got to 20. I'm telling you, 20 is really hard and I don't think blue gets you through 20. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think any character on blue will get you to 20. They need to be red. You need raw fucking damage on 20. Blue is not enough. AoE blue is not enough. But the only reason why you use blue magic is for the AoE damage. And I'm going to show you that you don't need blue to do AoE. You can literally have all red and still do crazy fucking AoE damage. So with magic, what you're going to focus on is the same thing. This is legendary. We're grabbing that 100%. Also, we don't have lifesteal, so that is a lot more useful than with blade. We're doing the same thing. We're focusing on red and damage. No blues. We are not buying a single blue for magic. Not one. This vitality boost, this is the one that we always grab that. Always, every time. Every time we see it, we buy it. Vampiric, every time we see it, we buy it. This arcane sword, if it's epic or more, always get it. Moon power, always get it. Every single time you see it, you get it. 8 damage, always. 16 damage, even more. Legendary red, of course. Sure, we can get attack speed, why not? The legendary red, always. Damage red, yep. Legendary red, always. No. Attack speed, sure. Damage, sure. With the damage speed, it kind of varies. You can do whatever you want. You kind of just see where you're at. I'm not going to get any more because I need more damage right now. I skipped on the damage dealt there by accident. Get this. This is really good. Remember, we want range as well. We need this. Increases your blast range. We need that. We need a lot of that. So let's send it. So what you're gonna do here, instead of blade, with blade you initiate with an ult right here, right? With magic, you initiate with a demon, not an ult. So what you're gonna do is stand here, you back up, teleport back, demon. And the demon attracts zombies. So you're gonna just keep throwing demon and you're gonna keep doing basic attack right here. This is how your loop is gonna look like. You're going to walk backwards, you're going to demon, and you're going to keep hitting. The demon attracts normal zombies, and then you can just farm them. It's like a little monkey bomb. And then the big guys, you don't worry about them until you're done with all the zombies. Okay, so in the lobby for her, red or blue, I missed that part. Red. Always red. Especially if you're solo. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Always red. Literally always red. Everything you can do with blue, you can do with red, but better. So always red. Always red. And then in the shop, you never buy blue. Never. Not once. The swirl on your abilities, never pick any ability that increases your whirlpool or whatever the fuck it's called. Your eldritch fucking swirl thing. Never get anything that increases that because you're not going to use it. Actually, if you use the twirl by accident while running this this fucking loadout that I'm about to show you, you might die like very quickly. So if you ever accidentally, instead of a demon, if you accidentally do this, shift the fuck out of it. Do not let it go through. You will die, especially at the future waves. If you accidentally whirlpool, you need to be able to E out of it. If you let this happen, if you do this and you wait for it, you're dead. Literally, you're dead. You're gonna get one tap. So right here, maximum health. We don't need that right now, so we're not gonna go for that. We're looking for 8, and we're looking for reds. So get that, and swap it off. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go here to initiate with a demon again. I use my shift, so I'm actually gonna be careful because I shouldn't have used that. Put demon right there. Put another demon right here. Just keep walking backwards. Same thing. Same thing. Always look backwards just to make sure there's no one spawning behind you. Just take a quick glance and make sure you know where the zombies are coming from. Your E ability. Your E ability is very important to not fuck it up. Your E ability is your only escape option when things get really bad. Of course, you have your disc, you have your portal, but your E takes you way farther. Your E ability. Never use your E ability on the big boys. You will get one-shotted no matter what you do. Never do that on the big boys. Never dash towards them with your E ability. You can use your demon, fine, but don't get close to them. If you get close to them, you will die. You can use your E on these guys. Do not use your E on fire guys either. Fire guys will explode on you and will kill you. So don't use it on the big boys or fire guys or bosses like Wanda or Namor. You don't need to use it on them. There is only one time to use it on Wanda. There's only one singular reason why you should be using your E on Wanda. And with magic, more than Blade, with magic you have to be extremely careful with how you use your E when fighting Wanda, because that will get you killed. I promise you, if you misuse it, you will die. So you have to be extremely careful with how you manage your E with Wanda. With Namor, not really. Namor doesn't have the same issue. With Wanda specifically, it's fine. I died because of the poison. Classic fucking gameplay. Poison is hard with magic. I mean, it's just about staying moving. You know, you gotta keep moving. Can't really do much. With Blade, you have a chance to live. With magic, you're just gonna get one tapped unless you get like a lot of life steal later on. So, have you tapped in a party? Tapped in a party? What do you mean in a party? Like an IRL party? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Yeah, you can use your E here for like the tiny guys if you want, or like whatever movement, but if you see poison, you gotta disc out. You gotta try to react quickly to the poison. Yeah, you gotta disc out just like that. You gotta try to react as fast as possible, and if you're half health, don't be afraid to grab that med kit. Like, it's there for a reason. Make sure you grab it every time it's there. Just run over it. You never know what's gonna happen. So, and keep throwing your demon out, man. Demon seems like a weird thing, but it does damage. It does good damage. Especially the higher up you level up your stuff, it does more and more damage. So keep using your demon always, especially on the big boys. Big boys hate that motherfucker, and small boys hate him too because they get attracted to him. So hey, win-win. I think we just have big boys right now, so we're just gonna go back to the boring strat here. Demon hit. Also, I don't know if you've noticed. Let me see if I can do it. So look at my attack speed right now. Look at how I'm hitting. My sword is slashing, right? That is all I'm doing. This is all the damage that I'm putting out right now. It's fine. It's not a lot. If I throw my demon out, look at how my attack changes. Now I have a projectile. I have a projectile slash, so I can get far from them and have a projectile. It's not durable because if I miss, it goes away. That's why you need to spam your demons, especially when fighting Wanda. At least once. You need to use your demons at least once per bubble that she throws. because then you can get the fire rate increase and the damage increase, the projectiles. When you're fighting Wanda and she's sitting down on the last phase, when you gotta break crystals, having demon out and having your projectile is a must. If you don't have it, you will die because you won't be able to break the crystals. So you need to make sure that your demon is always out so that it activates your attacks, fire speed, attack speed, and your projectile.
Go have fun.
Just take it slow. The big guys take a while to kill right now. It will get better as time goes by, obviously, because the upgrades. Make sure you don't kill the last one towards the center. You don't want to accidentally start the next wave. So, also, when you have one enemy like this is the time to take your breaks. I mean, just take a breather. I don't know, do whatever you want to do, but there is no pause, even in solo. So, make sure you don't try that. I did, and I learned the hard way. And he despawned. Okay. The fuck? Make sure you don't kill him on top of that, because then the wave's going to start immediately. Skip. That's good. Skip. That's really good. That's really good. Skip. That's really good, too. We're getting this next, the middle one. Put demon out. Walk backwards. Fire guys, which means we're not going to eat them. We're not going to eat them. We use E, we die. Poison means we're focusing poison. Always focus poison, no matter what. Always poison first. You can use your E on poison, that's fine. And then make sure you get the fuck out. Yeah, you need to kill poison as soon as humanly possible. Because poisons are the ones that are going to kill you the most. They are your biggest threat. So take them the fuck out. I saw that pool and I had to use my thingy. I took it out of there. It seems slow right now. I promise you that it seems very slow right now, but you will see once we get to phase 10, you will see how overpowered magic gets with this build. It's disgusting how powerful she gets. I don't know about Wanda. I don't know about wave 20, but I know she's gonna get insanely powerful. Thanks for listening, man. I'm gonna go and try magic now. All right, man. Best of luck, buddy. Best of luck. You will see how strong she gets later if you stop by. Because she literally builds from here. Like, she goes upwards. And right here, if you start getting stuck, dash up. Dash up. Use this. Get some time. Maybe you can get your cooldowns back. Throw a demon. Demon attracts them. And then you're back on the grind. You're back on the loop. But if you see that they're breaking your loop a little bit, they're about to block you, dash up. Dash up, then use your shift. Or maybe just dash up. Maybe you don't need your shift. It depends on, you know. You gotta be the judge of that, really. Pull the demon out, get the projectile. Zombies are coming out, gotta watch out for them. Make sure you're always looking at the spawns, man. Always looking at the spawns. You don't want to get caught with your pants down, fucking walking somewhere and then they spawn behind you. You don't want that. You don't want to be that guy. So make sure that's why I loop this way. Do not loop clockwise. Loop counterclockwise. It is so much fucking better than clockwise. It's weird. It's weird, but it is so much better. And I can tell you why right now. If I'm looping this way, I can see that spawn right there. I can see this one and I can see this one. So if I see they're coming from either one of these three, I can react. I have time to react. Also, when I'm getting to this point right here, I can see both of these spawns right here, which are very important. Again, I can react. If they're going to block me, I can react. This is the only part where it gets a little sketchy because you can't see this corner. That's it. Now, if you change it up and you rotate the other way, I'm going to show you how it looks like when you rotate the other way. If you're going this way, look, I can't see this spawn anymore. I'm blocked this side. I can't see the bus. So they can come around the corner and kill you. Then you're here, right? This is fine. Then this side is completely blocked again. So now you're blocking one line of sight, and then you're blocking basically two of them right here. You're blocking the top balcony, and you're blocking this one. And both of them are really bad, because if they drop while you're walking there, you're dead. Also, if they come from that bus while you're walking, you're also dead. So do not loop this way. It is not recommended. You can try it. I don't recommend it. It is not the way to go. Loop counterclockwise, always. You get a lot more spawns that you can look at. It's a lot better to keep track of where the zombies are coming from and when.
Go have fun.
There's a lot of people that like use their whole combo thing and whatever with magic here. It's not worth using your like your animation cancel with the melee and stuff. It's not worth it because you get too much attack speed at the one point, so it's not like it doesn't cancel anything, you know. So might as well just use your basic attack over and over again. That's about all you got to do. And make sure you don't use your twirl by accident, because again, you gotta eat out of that if you do. You gotta eat the fuck out of that as soon as possible, or you will die. Don't walk in a straight line, especially towards the grenade guys. Never walk in a straight line. Always have like some kind of curve to it. They can very easily kill you if you're walking in a straight line. They can literally just throw a grenade at you and you can run right into it. So don't do that.
Come, my minion.
Use your demons as wisely as you can. They do decent amount of damage. I mean, it's not crazy, but it does ramp up with the damage that you buy in the cards. So it does ramp up a decent amount. And we're back to the boring part here. My fingers hurt from holding fucking the D, so I might swap sides here because my finger hurts. I'm gonna give it a break.
Come, my
I've been doing this for the past fucking 4 hours, basically. Never use your E on this, guys. I know you're gonna want to use it because you have it. It's on, you know, you have it on cooldown. You want to use it. Don't. You're gonna die. Don't do it. You will die 100% of the time. You will die. It is not worth the token. If you see them charging towards you, get the fuck out. Don't worry about your cooldowns. Use them. That's what they're for. Get the fuck out. A lot of times I don't want to use my cooldowns and then I end up taking it down. It's not worth it. It's not worth the trade-off. Cooldown comes back. Your life doesn't. When you have one left, you can try to do this. I wouldn't recommend it. You see how I took damage immediately? I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend charging these guys ever. Getting up close to them, ever. Unless they're one shot. If they're one shot, by all means. Get this. Change. Get this. Damage received. Gotta get rid of that. We're back.
Do not succumb to the
This is the fucking dude. This is stressful, man, because you gotta be locked the fuck in. We need more range though, I'll tell you that. Right now we are really struggling on range. But once we get through this wave, this is when it gets good. We just gotta survive this wave right now. After this wave, magic gets overpowered as fuck. After our second round of a full shop, that's when magic gets fucking disgusting. So you'll see what I mean by that. Make sure that we know where they're coming from. Let's make sure we know that.
Come, my minion.
Especially the big guys. If the big guys cut you off, that's really bad. They are really hard to survive if they're cutting you off.
Come, my
The
minion.
zombies are easier because you can just dash upwards and like kind of go through them sometimes even. You can just fight your way through it, but the big guys, you can't fight your way through that. Like, if you touch them, you're dead, basically. I think this is all the zombies, so I don't think there's going to be any more spawns. So we just got to worry about the fire guys in here and the big guys. Yeah, wave 4 is not too bad. I mean, yeah, 4. This is 4. Not too bad. Other than these motherfuckers, because this is going to take forever.
Come, my minion.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but it's whatever. Just be patient. You'll get there. Just be patient. The second you become impatient, you die. So just take it easy. You gotta have like at least an hour to be able to get to 20, or even more, honestly. Sometimes even more, I feel like. So if you don't have an hour, don't even start a run. Don't even use revive coins. Like, there's no point if you don't have an hour, at least. It gets a lot faster after this run. I mean, after this wave right here. I promise.
Come, my minion.
That hurt. I thought I was gonna dodge that in time. Also, you can see I'm always using my disc to get out instead of my E. The disc is a lot better because it gives you vulnerability. It makes you invulnerable, and it also you can release a demon and increases your fire rate. So to escape, try to always use your disc. You can use your E if you don't have your disc, if you're on cooldown, but for the most part, use your disc. We're almost done with this. Just a few more spinneroonies, a few more demons and spinneroonies, and we're good to go. The only good thing about building for blue is that blue seems to get a lot of legendaries no matter what character you're playing as. But I think that's why. I think it's because blue is technically more defensive, less powerful. So they basically give you a lot of legendaries to try to like make you play blue. But that's the catch. That blue, they're keeping the damage from you. All right, here we go. Big chop time. Big chop time. Attack speed. Let's get this. We don't need it that much, but no blues, no matter what. We never get blues with magic ever. Never. Not once. Damage, blast range, yes. All of these two are good. We're not gonna get any more healing out of combat anymore. We always get these. None of these right now. We can get them later, just not now. I actually didn't mean to buy that one. That middle one. Damage. Attack range. No. Attack range. Always go for attack range. Every time you see attack range, go for it. Or damage. Damage. 16, of course. Attack range, yep. Blast range. This is really good. We're gonna wait for this later. So right now we'll get these. Evil, what do you mean you got me tapped in a party? What does that mean?
Go have fun. Yeah.
So right now you're gonna see how different this is compared to what we were just doing. So first of all, we're gonna start here, demon it out as always, and we're fighting Namor, so we're gonna focus squids again. Same thing as with Blade. We focus squids so that we can heal ourselves. That is the first step. Throw a demon out and focus zombies now, because the zombies are here. So now we focus zombies. Keep an eye on the fire, guys. Right here, you just gotta live. You just gotta attack anything, literally. Right there, if you get bubbled, all you need to do is survive it. So just keep attacking anything. A squid, a zombie, whatever you have in front of you, attack it. When you get launched up, you can use your E to come back down. You don't need to, but you can. But you should have decent range at this point, so you shouldn't need to do that. As long as you're hitting something, it doesn't really matter where you're at in the map. Bubble, make sure you're hitting something again. Then immediately shift and throw a demon, so you can get your passive attack thing. Keep hitting squids. There's no enemies. Here we go. There's no enemies now. Now Namor is here. Once Namor drops, you're focusing him now. No more zombies. Now you're focusing Namor. Always. From a distance, you make sure you're safe. When he throws whale, you're going to dodge him with your shift, not your E. You're going to dodge with your shift. So wait for whale. Get an angle where you can see them and shift demon. Attack. This is how you dodge whale. Always. You don't worry about the squids. You won't die. Shift. Demon. What? Attack. Just make sure you get an angle on one of the whales so that you know when they're coming down. And it's that easy. Attack range. This is really good. We're gonna have to wait for this because we gotta grab this. We need that. We're gonna need that for Wanda later. So, but you'll see how strong magic is now compared to what she was doing before.
Life must prevail over death.
Come, my minions.
Look at my range. Look at my range and my damage right now compared to what I was on the first wave and the second. But with my demon out, you see how I don't have my demon out right now and it's not as powerful. That's fine though. Look at that. Look at how it ramps up. Look at the AoE damage and the damage on this big guy. And I don't have my demon out right now. This is just my passive attack. Meanwhile, you would be twirling with blue, and I'm doing the same AoE damage right now. The same thing. I put demon out. Look at this. This is with the demon. It just melts. Fucking stupid. And it just melts. Put demon out again. Look at the big guy. Look at the big guy. Dead. Throw a demon. I'm already at the end of the wave, by the way. Dead. And this guy's done. And you're dead. We chop again. We buy that. Skip. Buy. I didn't buy that one. I didn't have points. Damage. We're going to buy both of those damage dealt. Start off with demon every fight. Start off with the demon right there. Back up. Do some damage. Around the corner. Right here, when they start walking, you throw another demon. Right here. Throw another demon. Do some damage again. You try to get rid of this first wave as fast as possible. Usually, once you're really powerful, you can get rid of all of them before they hit that corner. Before you hit that corner, basically. That's your goal. Yo, I'm back. I kept dying with magic while my friend kept himself alive with blade. I guess magic ain't that great. Magic is really good, but you got to keep your distance. That's what I'm saying. That's why attack range is so important. I'm playing magic right now, and look at what I'm doing. I'm telling you, if you just gotta have like, you gotta keep your distance. If you're up close and personal, you're playing magic wrong. That's the problem. Magic is very hard at the beginning of the game, because at the beginning of the game you don't have her cards, just like any other character. But once you get to wave 4, it becomes way easier. Like right now, I'm on wave 7, and look at what I'm doing. Look at the damage I'm putting out, and the distance. Look at how far I am from as a melee character.
But the war is far from over. Fight harder.
I mean, it's the same thing with Blade. Blade isn't as great as he is later on. Like, it's the same thing with every character. They're always hard to play at the beginning. Punisher is the best example of that. Punisher is awful at the start of the game, like awful. But then towards the end, he gets fucking insane. He does crazy damage towards the end. But look at the damage I'm putting out. Like, look at the AoE damage I'm putting out right now. And I'm just using my basic attack. I'm not using any abilities other than Demon every now and then. But this is my basic attack that I'm doing damage with. I'm not using the twirl. I'm just using my basic attack, and I'm doing the same AoE damage as the twirl. And I'm not slowing down my movement by doing it. I died because I didn't look behind me. But that's fine. That's the only reason why I died. That's why it's so important to keep looking behind you always. I gotta reposition because I'm on the wrong side of the map. I wanna spin this way, not that way. Yeah, that's why it's so important to look behind you and make sure that you're not getting flanked. That was my bad. I got distracted. And the more waves you go up, the more damage they do as well. So you can get one shot very easily. Is 5k healing good when I went reduced damage as well? Didn't get lifesteal until round 3. That's tough. Yeah, the lifesteal is a really big factor whether or not. And that's what I was saying. The fact that you just said what I said earlier, don't get discouraged. Magic is extremely good. But you just told me you didn't get lifesteal until wave 3. That makes it hard. So that just wasn't the game. That doesn't mean magic is bad. That just means that wasn't the game. You didn't get vampiric until wave 3. That wasn't the game. It's fine. Try it again. Try it again, and maybe this time you get it on first. And then you'll see that it's much better. But that's what I mean, that don't get discouraged. If you have one bad game or two, don't give up on it. That doesn't mean it's bad. Like, look at this that I'm doing on wave 9. Look at the damage I'm putting out. And I'm using my basic attack and a demon. That's all I'm doing. I just had to get out of there because that's a fire zombie. We don't want to be close to fire zombies. Ever. Even if they just spawn, you never want to be close to a fire zombie because you don't know when they're going to blow up. Like, look at this. Look at the waves I'm clearing right now. 5k heals is not good for anyone. I'll tell you that. I mean, it's decent right now because, like, the enemies are like whatever. So it's fine now. When you get to 20, 5 is not going to be anything. You're going to get insta-kill. And I'm telling you because I was there. I've been there. So it's the purchase time. Vampiric again. Let's get it. I'm starting to work on my health here. Because my health is going to become really important towards the end. And I'm already at 10. So I still got to focus on damage, but also range and health. So attack range, I always need to get attack range. Attack range, you can never go wrong with attack range. On Blade or this, always get it. I've said it multiple times. You always get it. You always get the 8%. You always get that one. You always get any red that is epic. Honestly, with Magic, you grab almost any red ever. Vampiric, get it. Yeah, with Magic, you get almost every single red. Every single time. No questions asked. If it's yellow, of course. But for the most part, you're always getting every single red. Epic health buff is good. 185 is good. It's not 400, but it's still very good. So you grab that. I'm going to get this next turn. This is really good. If you get this, this is really good upgrade. But watch this. Watch the damage that I'm about to do to Wanda and to the mobs on wave 10. I still have 5,000 heals, by the way, health. But you're about to see how much damage I put out to Wanda and to Namor and... Well, no, it's just Wanda, actually. And to the mobs. So again, same thing. You're focusing Wanda. You have attack range, so you can be kind of far from her. You don't have to. Get as close as possible, but if you had to leave, you can. Make sure you throw your demon out, and you're doing damage. You kill mobs now. You see all those fire guys that are dying in the background? Look at them. They're not even getting here. They're not even touching me right now. Because I'm putting myself in an angle where I can kill them and hit Wanda at the same time. Get out of that, because that's a stun. You don't want to get stunned. Look at the damage I'm doing to them. Right here, I'm just doing damage to them because I just need to hit something, anything. And they're just getting destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Throw my demon out. Hit Wanda because there's no zombies. They're coming, but they're not here right now. So I'm going to hit Wanda. I'm going to throw my demon out so I can get increased attack speed. I do have to increase my attack speed though. My attack speed is not very high right now. So I, like in this scenario, you were asking me earlier about attack speed. In this scenario, I do need more attack speed. This is not going to be enough for wave 20. This is not going to be enough for wave 20 at all. You see how fast my health went down there? Yeah, I need to have a lot more attack speed than I do right now. If I get stunned one time, I'm pretty sure I die. With the attack speed that I have. Yeah, my health is going down pretty drastically every time she attacks me, so I just can't get stunned though. But this is fine. What's happening right now, it's fine. And even if we die, guess what? We have tokens. It's fine. We can just revive and keep going. Now we know we need attack speed. So that's all we need to know. We just need to know that we need attack speed. Also, if you're magic, if you're playing magic, I would highly recommend that you don't use your demon when she's using that orb attack. When she's doing, I'm going to show you. When she's doing... She's about to do it. Okay, she didn't do it. That attack. This attack, don't use your disc. I highly recommend you don't. Unless you're trying to get out of a stun. But she will hit you on the animation ending the disc. So be very careful doing it. Also, notice how I'm not using my E at all this fight. I haven't used my E one singular fight for Wanda. And I'm going to show you why. What do you think? Will Red Punisher work? Will Red Punisher work if we run 3-man team? No. Negative. Unless you mean, what? Do you mean Wanda, Punisher, and Blade? Or do you mean all 3 Punisher? It's because it's very different. Those are 3 very different things. But from what you told me, until what round did you get with your Blade friend? Because apparently you were telling me that you were struggling with magic, so that's not a good sign when it comes to trying to add a Blade into the mix. Because you got to remember, the more people you add, the harder it gets. Right here, you need to throw a demon out every single time she bubbles. If not, you're not going to do enough damage. Make sure your demons are out while you're doing this, and just walk around her. You can count the 3 seconds, or you can just walk around her. Just make sure your demons are out. If they're not, you're going to die. Because your basic attack is not going to be enough for this. If you get stunned, get the fuck out of her. Get the fuck out of the stun. Right here, smack her. And save your... When she's here in this state, when you pop the bubble, you need to make sure you're getting your E back. Because now look what's going to happen. Just look what's going to happen. Blade, Magic, and Punisher? I don't think so. Until what wave did you get to? Because you sounded like you were struggling. If you were struggling on Magic and Blade, then I don't think adding a Punisher is going to help. Because you two should be the carries. Punisher is just going to put you down. Punisher is just going to make it harder for you to survive the earlier rounds. That's why I wouldn't add a Punisher. I mean, you can try it. I don't think it's going to help. I think you're going to die even faster, actually. Because Punisher is not good in the early game. So if you didn't make it to like round 10, there's no point in adding Punisher. You need to be able to get to round 10 by yourself. And then maybe you can add a Punisher. Because Punisher is not going to be good until he's round 10. Punisher sucks early game. Literally, like, he's awful early game. He's not the worst person, but he's awful. The worst person is Jeff. If you add a Jeff, you're throwing. But the worst person, other than that, is Punisher. Even Thor is better than Punisher, I think. Well, actually, no. Well, early game, Thor is better. But late game, Punisher is better. Punisher ramps dramatically. We're almost done with Wanda. I'm over here like talking and whatever, but we're almost done with Wanda, Loki. But look at this. Oh, she never teleported far away, which is really lucky. But that's why I'm saving my E. If she teleports to the other side over there on the map, I need to be able to get there before she starts doing damage. If not, I'm dead. That's the main reason why I don't use my E on this fight, ever. Unless it's for mobility. Right here, just smack around. You can throw a demon, but I try to anticipate when the bubble is going to pop and throw my demon before. Because if not, you're kind of just wasting hits that you could be hitting her. Just make sure you count your 30 seconds. Yeah, Punisher was getting surrounded, and on Magic, not getting Vampire Hold thingy is really bad. Yeah. Okay, so if you die, use your dash, then Demon. Yeah, Punisher was getting surrounded on Magic, not Vampire. Yeah, not having... You need to have some kind of heal on Magic. It can be either one. It could be Vampiric, or it could be the other one that it heals you like if you're out of combat. Vampiric, the Vampiric one is obviously better, but the out of combat one is decent. So if you get either one of them, it's good. You just need to have any kind of life healing. It doesn't matter what it is, some kind of life healing with Magic. But again, like I said, that just wasn't the game, man. Like, don't give up on Magic, I promise you. Like, you're seeing it right now in real life. I'm on wave 10 and I'm soloing Wanda. Like, I'm literally soloing Wanda with Magic. Magic is really good. It's just about whether on that game you get the cards that you need or not. No, that's just how it is. It's RNG. At the end of the day, it's RNG either way. She's right now, she's on the other side of the map, and I think she's gonna spawn. Yep. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure she's gonna teleport really far, so that's why you gotta keep your abilities on you. Always keep your abilities on you for movement. All about RNG. Yeah, man. It's all about RNG. There is some skill, obviously, because you need to be able to loop and train, but overall, you can't do any of that if the RNG is not with you. That's just the name of the game. She's about to go sit in a bit. That's just the name of the game, bro. It's all good. Just try it again. Keep trying, and you get better every time you play too. So, again, don't be discouraged if it doesn't go well on the first try that you try Magic, or the second or whatever. Like, it's still fire. And if anything, try Blade. Try Blade, because technically Blade is easier than Magic, if you want to be real about it. Blade is easier because he has attack speed and lifesteal included. That's why he's easier to play than Magic. Magic doesn't have those two things, so you have to buy them. That's why if you pick Blade, you already have... You make sure that you have lifesteal, even if you don't get Vampiric, which is very useful, obviously. Alright, she's sitting. We're going to throw a demon immediately. We're going to listen to the crystals. Crystal right side. We're going to break it. We're going to get an angle on both her and the crystal. Top right. Her and the crystal. We need a demon, though. We need to keep our demons up. That's what I'm saying. We need to keep our demons up.
because we do not have enough attack speed right now. We might die because I did not do well this round with attack speed. I should have more attack speed at this point than I do. I am doing decent damage, but... And using Demon during Wanda is kind of sketchy because you miss out on a lot of hits from her. So it's a little sketchy, honestly. But sometimes you just gotta throw it. You gotta do it, so. But for the most part, if you keep hitting her, your demon thing doesn't reset. So for the most part, you're good to just keep smacking her and throw demon once, and then just keep smacking her, and you're good. Like right now, my range attack is not reset. I don't think we get it though. I don't think we get it. We're not doing enough damage, or like I fucked up with the attack speed, unfortunately. If we had more attack speed, we could get it easily, but I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. I'd be very surprised if we do get it. Even this part is about RNG. It depends on when the crystals spawn. If the crystal spawns where you're already hitting, then you're good. You're golden. But if not, you're fucked. Like if you gotta relocate for your crystal, you're fucked. Like there. I had to relocate behind me. Then you're fucked. Yeah, but overall,
All hope is not yet lost.
I'm going to be honest. Overall, Blade is better. Blade is the #1 pick for this mode. There is like no one is going to tell you otherwise. Blade is the person that you should be playing. You can get away with magic. I didn't have the right build there. I didn't focus enough on attack speed. I needed more. If I would have had more, I would have been good. But you can definitely do it with magic. It's possible. I just, hey, it wasn't my game. I didn't get the cards. What can you do? But Blade is the one to play here. Definitely. Blade is the way that I'm going to beat this. I'm going to solo Blade. And this is my kit. But that is basically how I'm going to win this mode. I'll be right back. costume for that shit. Hop back on the horse. Oh, this shit's so annoying, man. I just want to be done with it. I want to be fucking done with it. Shit sucks.
You have one
I just
task,
want
my
to finish this
fist.
fucking mode and not
Locate
touch
the
it the
Queen of
fuck
the
again.
Dead and end her. But the path will be fraught with peril.
Moonlight never fades, and neither do I.
I think they overcooked with this one, if I'm being honest. Like, I like stuff that is like difficult and like,
At
you
least
know,
these freaks ain't got
but I honestly think they overcooked it with this one. They did it a little too difficult for what, like, I don't know, for like this, even the skilled player struggles a lot. I feel like the only way to beat this is if you have a really competent team, like extremely competent. I don't think, I mean, soloing you can as well, but I don't know. I'll tell you what though, I'm getting really good cards right now for the start of the game. I'm getting really good cards. I've gotten multiple red. I've gotten 5 red exotics. No vampirism, but
Hell yeah.
5 red exotics is fucking crazy for
Used to be dead.
the initial shop. Not a lot of range either, which is unfortunate, but it's alright.
Slice and dice. Taste cold steel.
Yeah, I have really good damage already for the start of the game. Holy shit. Wait, this is really good actually. I feel like I always say that though. I almost fucked it up by standing on the circle, by the way. I'm getting that next.
I'm cutting in. Vengeance Inspector's name.
Choosing you for this mission.
I'm cutting in. Vengeance Inspector's name. Slice and dice.
That's why it's so good to have your cooldowns on you. You can escape so many things with your cooldowns. If you misuse them, you're kind of fucked.
I'm cutting in. Taste cold steel.
repeat your success.
Taste cold steel. Vengeance in Spectre's
Life must
name.
prevail over death.
Taste cold steel. I'm cutting in. Slice and dice. I'm cutting in. I'm cutting in. Taste cold steel. I'm cutting in. Taste cold steel. Slice and dice. I'm cutting in. Taste cold steel. Slice and dice. Slice and dice. I'm cutting in.
I fear this struggle may be as eternal as I.
I'm cutting in.
Do not
Vengeance in
succumb to
Spectre's
the
name.
chaos.
Slice and dice. Taste cold steel. Slice and dice.
There's no time to rest. More undead warriors will soon arrive.
Trying to lock in right now, really hard. That's why I'm being mega fucking quiet right now. Trying to lock the fucking. We're not gonna buy that right now. I really want that, but I'm gonna save it for the next one. So there's no more time. I think we're good for no more.
Slice and vengeance.
I think we are good for no more.
Do not succumb to the chaos.
I think the range is an issue, but we should be able to get more as we play the game, obviously. So, but right now I don't have a lot of range. I'll tell you that for a fact. We didn't get too lucky with the range, unfortunately. So we need to be really careful with the fire guys. Pretty much. It's gonna be our big issue, fire boys. We're gonna have to keep making sure that we use our shift accordingly, so that we can keep healing ourselves. Can't use it offensively at all, or shift. Gotta use it defensively every time, because I'm gonna have to get to the squids so that I can heal myself. If I had more distance for my attacks, I could heal from further away, but I don't. Got decent damage though, which is good. Very decent damage. We just need range right now, and we're good to go. There's no more. We're about to go focus on. I got hit. I died. Yeah. I knew I was gonna die there. I fucked up the whole thing. We gotta get another again. That's fine though. We died there. We don't die again. That's fine. We just end them here. No worries. I like to look up because I can see where the whales are going, and it's easier to relocate my camera, basically, to see where they're going. That's fine. We got one down there. That's fine.
Slice and dice. Vengeance in Spectre's name.
Regret choosing you for this mission.
Taste cold steel. Vengeance in Spectre's name.
We really need distance right now, really bad. Attack range or whatever. That's what we're really looking for next. Damage is fine, but attack range is crucial for this. Attack range is fucking crucial.
Taste cold steel.
That wave is like, this wave is like delayed. All the big boys come out late, and I always feel like it's the free wave, but it's not. The free wave is 19, I think, or 14.
There is no time to rest. More undead warriors will soon arrive.
I'm just gonna fully focus on damage
Slice and dice.
until I can't.
Must prevail over death.
Damage and range. That's my focus, really. Damage and range.
Taste vengeance in Spectre's name. Slice and dice.
Alas, a champion, rise, my fist of vengeance. The battle has only just begun. Alas, a champion has fallen.
They're not looking good right now for me. I'm fucking up.
The battle has only just begun.
Do any poison, guys?
Taste cold steel. Taste cold steel.
Alas, a champion, rise.
That's such a bad fucking down. That's why, like, I'm doing really good, but I do not have range. I need fucking range, and that's exactly why you just witnessed why I need range.
Vengeance in Spectre's name.
If I don't get range before Wanda, I'm done. I need range for Wanda, 100%. If I don't get it, I'm fucking done.
I'm cutting in. Slice and dice.
That moon thing is really good for killing normal ads.
Slice and dice.
Really good for killing normal ads. Extremely good, even. Like, so good. I gotta use that more for ads.
Taste cold steel.
Really fucking good for carrying ads. Just one of them kills the whole group of ads. Gotta use that shit for poison.
I'm cutting in.
They're really good for those guys too, but it's too risky unless I get range on it. Way too risky to use.
I fear this struggle may be as eternal as
I feel like swapping to blue is stupid. Oh, there was range there. I didn't grab it. So sad. So sad. It's alright. That could have ended very poorly.
Inspector's name.
Not gonna lie. Just like that.
rise, my fist of vengeance.
Just how that ended was basically what I was going for. That is basically what I meant. By ending poorly, pretty much.
A champion has rise, my fist of vengeance.
Just dying being straight up fucking stupid, bro. That's what's going on. I'm just dying being fucking stupid.
To rest. More undead warriors
man,
will
fuck.
soon arrive.
Part of me wants to swap blue. I think I'm doing it. Fuck it. I'm doing both. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. I need vampiric though. I need some more vampiric really bad. One or more fight. Oh no, one to fight. Sorry, one to fight.
Life must prevail over
That's what I meant to say. One to fight only. One to fight only.
Alas, a champion has fallen. Rise, my fist
So far.
of vengeance. The battle has only just begun.
Slice and dice. Slice and dice. Cold steel.
Right. No more enemies? Just Wanda, you done? You done it yet? Done what, this? No, not yet. Still working on the most ideal setup, really. Still trying to find out what the best setup is for this. Definitely Blade, but I don't know what else after Blade. Still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to do a mix of both red and blue right now. Because I already have red maxed out, so I think I'm gonna try to go blue a little bit. Because this ability right there, the spin, does a lot of fucking damage. So I might just start trying to do blue. I think blue is also faster than my normal attack. So it might help me regen. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I've taken a lot of downs this game though. Unfortunately. More than I would be. More than I'm proud of, really. A lot of stupid downs too. Like not even good ones, just stupid ones. Very unfortunate. It's because I don't have range. I've gotten really bad RNG this one. And I don't have range for my attacks, so that's why I'm relying on blue so much. Because I have a lot of range on blue, but not on red, unfortunately. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome in. Gotta save my shift for now. Oh, I can use one. No, I gotta save both of them just in case she spawns over there. Start standing in the middle of the map. Yep. That's exactly why I saved it. That is exactly why I saved it.
Slice and dice.
That's a really bad spot for that stun. Actually, yeah, that's a really shitty spot for it. I'm kind of annoyed that I made it on there. I mean, it was an accident, but I think she goes middle after this. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember how many bubbles she does. She might do another bubble actually, maybe. Every time I think she's about to go sit, she does another bubble, so she might do another bubble. Yeah. Literally every time I think she's gonna go sit, she does bubble. Maybe she says now, who knows? Probably not. I hope I can kill crystals, man, because I don't have range. If I can't kill crystals, I'm cooked. Like, I have decent range, I think. I'm killing them slowly, but I'm killing them but very slowly. That's tough. I'm killing them very slowly. Shit, yeah, that's not good. I'm doing more damage though, but oh, I can't kill them. I don't have range. Fuck. That was bad. That was really fucking bad. A lot more damage though, so that's good. A lot more damage done with magic, but it's still tough. Trying to hit. Fuck. Trying to use my twirl to hit them behind me. And the ones above. I don't know where the fuck it's at. Rip. Rest in peace, bro. Rip. Oh, I'm done. I'm worn out, I think.